Good night, good night. Good night, my peeps. Yes, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Just share up your life. People, come on, people. Share up your life. Tap up the screen. As you come on, just tap up the screen and share the life. Tonight, promise to be an interesting night. Yeah, man. Tap up the screen, people. Tap up the screen. Tap up the screen. Share, share, share. Persons on YouTube, just share with the persons in your contact. Let them know that Paul Patmore is now live. Yes. Thanks again, everyone, for following me. Thanks again for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the persons in South Trelawny that continue to support Paul Patmore. Thanks to my sponsors, persons out there, my business people, my friends and family who continue to sow a seed in the Paul Patmore campaign. We continue to ask persons just to contribute at least $1,000 to the Paul Patmore campaign. We really need it. We have our budget. We are way behind when it comes to financing. So we ask that persons just come in and assist in any way you can. I really appreciate it. South Trelawny is one of the seats that the PNP must win. Help me to save South Trelawny. Help me to save South Trelawny. It is in the column of the JLP for the past, I would say, some 24 to 25 years. I want to say, people, time come, time for a change in Southern Trelawny. I continue to thank my family for supporting me and my friends over in South Trelawny. Thanks to the persons who continue to support my business in more ways than one, you know. Thanks for persons, my prayer warriors from right across Jamaica. Somebody might just get up in the morning and say, Mr. Patmore, can I just pray for you? Pastor Reed over in Wait a Bit Pentecostal Church. I want to say thanks very much for the prayer. Pastor Reverend Dias from the Lower United Church, who continue to give me his blessing. All my friends and family from Hill 60, Battersea, Lower, persons down in Clarkstown, thanks for the push, thanks for the love. Enough respect, my brother. And one thing I can tell you, I was in Clarkstown last Sunday and I said to the workers, I will not let you down. I'm not a selfish person. I will not let you down. Just this evening, I have my cluster. I met with my workers in the cluster Lower Primary, Lower at the agriculture office, that cluster up by Mr. Charlton Church and up by Highgate Hall. So we meet with 9 polling stations this evening, and I can tell you, it's encouraging. We are getting ready. That's one of the community that we decide that's 9 of the 9 boxes that we're determined to win for the first time in some 20 odd years. There was 9 PDs, and we're gonna wreck them. We're gonna turn those boxes upside down. There's not much that the Jamaica Labour Party can do to reverse what is happening in the Larimer's division right now. Nobody can save them, man. Nobody can cross it. But you know, they are so desperate now that I hear that the JLP now running back for and begging Devon McDaniel to come and see if he can help them to save the seat. They're so desperate. A few months ago, you know, when Devon McDaniel indicate that he would run, Mama D come and say, boy, Ango she alone can't win. Out of the blues now, even though Devon McDaniel and most of the persons, the Labourites in South Trelawny, was telling her that she can't beat Patmore. She insists that she are the only one can beat Patmore. And even though Devon McDaniel look on her and say, you know, say you never can manage Patmore. She never believed. But now I get to understand that they are begging They're on their knees now begging Devon McDaniel to see if he can come help them out over the Warsaw division. I hear that they are promising him that they will be giving him, allow him to run the council seat. But knowing Devon McDaniel, I don't think he's that stupid. That's somebody. He was a former member of parliament, but this woman now, after realizing, push out Devon, and realize that she can't win Patmore. I try to friend him up back, and I promise him a councillor seat. I want to say to Devon, businessman, man from Trelawny, Sir Devon, don't get mixed up in them bangarang. Make them stay. When you wanted to run, they push you aside and make a mockery of you. I remember a few of the guys that you had that was cheering for you in the Limers division. As soon as Mama D come, them see him and jump off a your ship and gone back on Mama D. I can tell you the only one where it stay true to you was Gager. So don't make them dry out. When they try to mention, they see that you have a little strength in the Warsaw division. And they are scared that you might turn your back on them. But what they are really trying to do is they know that someone from the Simit family want to run as councillor. So they are trying to put you under pressure by mentioning as if you are the person asking to run that seat. You know, and so it's really sad that after Mama D come and beat her chest how much she can win the seat, now she have to be calling on Devon McDaniel. I hear that they're planning a meeting and to meet with Devon McDaniel on Sunday. So they want to have a meeting with him, invite him into a meeting. Hello? I'm on my live. Yeah, man, sorry about that, my people. Yeah, man, but they are now calling up everybody. They're saying, everybody, come, me can't manage Patmore again, me can't manage help. They might ball out for help now. But it's too late. And the reason why I would encourage Devon McDaniel not to fall for their tricks. I know, say I beat them, I try to beat him up. When he wanted to run, if they had allowed him, he would put himself in a position now when he can put up a fight against Patmore. Now they push him aside. Now it's too late. Patmore gone too far ahead now. So when you come now, so you come now, come help them. Because she's now saying that Devon must come help her, that she can't win, and then she got to step down and left to give Devon. When all Devon was saying to them at the time, me as Patmore now go run the by-election, why not make Devon run the by-election and now Devon already there, I go and build a little vice to see if he can manage Patmore. But Patmore is not one of those little candidates where they can play with. So that race is bigger than maybe 10 or so persons put together. Good night, Kevin. Well gone. Yeah, man, bro, I'm there. Well gone. What's on your mind right now? I could just go night. What's on your mind? South Trelawny continue to beat and teach, Yeah, man. So we continue to show that we are winners over in South Trelawny. Yeah, man. I first Since 1989, I first the JLPs on the back foot in South Trelawny. First time in the history. Since 1989, I first, every time I them would have lead, them would have their tail in the year. Now the table turn, man. Yeah, man. So we are here, my brother. Miss Lindsay. Good night, Miss Lindsay. Hey, you know what I mean? I want life, I dash me way.
No, man, me not dash you, man. Me watch your live, see you, but me just don't come on.
No, man, you have to come on, man. You have to come on, let me know, say you did it, you know, man. You have to make me know.
No, man. You know yourself, man. You got up this side a lot, man. Don't worry yourself.
Yeah, man. I tell them. So you feel me here, so him them ask Matt Dev and Matt D's for see if he can go and help Mama D. You feel say him can save him. Eh? Who? When?
And man, I say, funny, he didn't come to one time and did half of them things there and no come back. So the man them in a year running with say, they don't want to see him.
Okay. Yeah, man.
They don't want to see Mr. P, man.
Okay. So it don't make sense. Alright, that's why I tell him say it don't make sense. He come bait up himself.
It don't make no sense.
Man. Make him woman turn about in business. I try to tell him, concentrate on your business. Make them woman turn about in business, man. Make the woman turn up and take him beating.
Man, go suck your mother, yeah, man. Since people have to buy fire to me on the bomber was.
Anne Maria, hold on. Anne Maria, they are shot, but yeah, man. So Miss Lindsay.
Yes, Mr. P.
Alright, so how you on the farm in going?
Why no me go on, Mr. P?
Where you plant now?
I have everything I push out. Me recently push out our ground for my brother when he back Kingston.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't Trelawny and come from, you know, but he just live back Kingston.
Yeah. Cause you know, so when I think when I push oil nut, you know. Yeah, man, castor oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we want push that. Yeah. So we are trying to get some farmers to come in. We are going to help them buy the seed. We are going to try to source the seed. So as soon as if you know nobody will want to plant some oil nuts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, because I want a little gold that still, you know.
Yeah.
Most Jamaican don't really know. Yeah, man, castor bean is a big thing in Jamaica right now, right across the world. We don't have enough right now for sell. So we are asked farmers, we are trying to identify at least 50 farmers to come on board. We are going to try to get the seeds them and distribute it to them and get people to start plant castor bean. Yeah, man, because you know if you boil it, you always see your grandmother boil it?
Mr. Pete, I don't really grow with my grandmother, you know, because since recently I know my grandmother. My grandmother passed in December, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, since recently I know, because I never mostly grew up with my grandmother.
Oh, yeah, man. But so castor oil, I want to introduce to Trelawny people.
My grandmother come from down Thompson Town, but she passed in December.
Okay. Yeah, man.
I remember my father and mother did long time.
Yeah, man, long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so I can't teach you them. Most of the things that your grandparents if you teach you. Mr. Patmore can't teach you, yeah?
Alright, sir, no problem.
Yeah, man. So even might be one idea we even go have something up a raving school, right? You should have a school so. Might we go run a little seminar where we can teach you how to plant
the I think me know somebody. I think me know two old lady in the area where do it because I think them see one time she didn't give me some and I want back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man. I them do it. We have some elders who do it now. But what would the sad thing if them go dead and we not teach nobody if do it?
Yeah.
Man. Someone create an industry.
She tell me one time Mr. P, she give me little bucket in our little tip in our quart bucket.
Yeah.
And like she said, if you have a teeth here, can you want the teeth to come out? You can rub around the root of the teeth and it come out. The teeth come out.
Yeah. Boy, some of the old people everybody have their own little story about the castor oil.
Because she have every remedy
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, man. But castor oil, I want I think. 'Cause you see, you hear.
Yes, it good for your hair.
Yeah, man. All your scalp, dry scalp, and all of them things there. Your skin. Yeah, man. You have dry skin and anything there. So that's the right thing for it. It's a little goal because we not sit down and worry about we don't have no oil or we don't have no gold in Jamaica, you know. We have castor oil, so we're gonna use up what we have. And turn what we have into cash, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So we have a whole lot of plans. Well, as me say, when we become member of parliament, we make sure so we create at least one breadwinner per household. So that's my vision. So like, if a trainer living at the house and nobody not earn, me I try make sure say at least one person must earn in each household. Our household we have 2 person earn, more move up that to 3. If a 1 person in a household earn, more move up that to 2. We want to do it through the farm work program. We want to do it through the NIS. I can just mute Kevin a little bit. Yeah, we want to do it through the NIS program, same way. Me tell you, if you go down by the NIS office, you did go down there?
Down by Falmouth.
Yes.
Yes, but if you get a call, but them say like it take almost a year and a half to come to.
No man, Sometimes the funds not really there, then we use up all of the funds that they have still. But year and a half would you not take so long, man. So how long now you did go down there and talk to them?
I think from August, sometime August, them time there.
You know, so you should not check them back though.
Yeah, because me have the girl number, me keep in touch with her. She said she not come through yet because the girl name.
No, not call her name. Don't call her name. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
She say not come through because I even call her in February and she said it never come through as yet.
Okay, so she come up at your house, she come visit you and look by your property?
Yeah, she come up at my house, she go down by the farm, by my plant ground and all those things.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
She said sometimes you really take some time.
Okay.
When them have to deal with more than one person.
Yeah man, so my time them have it, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. But that's one of the grant.
She did say if we go to the farm store and get
the invoice.
Value like
the invoice.
Things we would want and she tell me the amount is for me to stop also.
Okay. Yeah man, but you go get you.
Alright, no problem.
You go get you. Hopefully just go and pray for me. Me tell people say when somebody tell you go to your bed not even if you don't remember say you must pray for yourself. Make sure say you pray for Mr. Patmore. Cause you see if me nice.
I pray for you,
Chanel,
I pray for you every day.
If me nice, you're nice, you know.
Every day, Mr. Patmore, cause every day me talk, me tell them say look here, me hear them up on road and talk and them a go with their nonsense. Say look here, on election day, me a put on me orange and me a go work for Mr. Patmore. Watch and see.
Yeah man.
Everybody a come out go vote for Mr. Patmore. Watch and see.
Yeah man, up in a field lane, you want to make sure say you get out everybody from up there.
Everybody, all are no own a come out.
Yeah man.
Watch me on it.
Wheelchair, we make sure say you put up. We make sure say you want a wheelchair.
Everybody, Mr. P. One time me did a One time we used to vote for the other side, you know, Mr. P.
Yes.
When the people in this year, you know, are voting, everybody up here, you know, we just walk from yard to yard, you know, and just carry them, just call the taxi man them and then come for them, go vote.
Yeah, man.
But me not do them something there again. They no worth voting again.
No, man. Them a waste of time.
They no worth the voting again, Mr. P.
No, man, a waste of time them.
They told me father said, no, give me the money, later I go vote. And later I don't go vote.
Yeah, man. Because I decide first I go vote for PNP, not true. First PNP vote I go make.
Yeah, because some of the time I don't vote neither, Mr. P. To tell you the honest truth.
Yeah.
Some of the time I just kick back and just watch what go on.
Okay. Yeah, man, we happy for you, man.
Yes, Mr.
Yeah, man. Because that's why, I can bet say the labor right, them still account you as one of them same way. I bet say, when them voters listen, they have your mark off, they have a big old JLP sort of for your name.
Yeah, man, then go and count.
Yeah, man.
They have a big surprise coming.
Yeah, man.
They have one big surprise coming from this family.
Yeah, man.
So they stay there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So Lima's division was the strongest JLP division, and I can tell you, to what happen now, we look like it's going to be the weakest division where they have.
Anyhow, we did a follow for Rona time.
Yes.
Rona tell me every day, and Rona say, okay, when I come PNP, me not talk to you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, a long time if you come up. But me this stray one at a time too, you know. Me always PNP, but me this stray one at a time too.
Sometimes you just stray away, and sometimes when you just sit back and see things what go on, you know.
Yeah, man, some time.
See things what go on, you just observe what go on first, you know, and then you say, all right, you know what me did, but no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello? Hello? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So we good, Sister Chanel. So as me say, some of the time we have we there, and you know, say boy, we stray away some of the time. So we left.
You just observe what go on.
Yeah, man. But there will come a time where you have to find your way back home, you know, because you might you stand up over the fence, so, and look over your neighbor yard. And check say boy the grass green over there. And when you go over there you realize you paint the grass, you know.
True.
Yeah, man, I paint the grass.
Mr. P, they don't go you vote for them, Mr. P. And when you vote for them, Mr. P, you don't go see them one time, voting time. No, when first time you don't see them.
Yeah, man.
Then when one voting time I come again, you see they show up.
Yeah.
So my time you have to wonder, say, what they did there?
Yeah, man. But if you notice, every little right now you see all of them the on road now, see them a patch road. So for the past 4 years, they never get no money for patching no road.
True.
Nobody couldn't move around, nobody you couldn't check no voters, nothing at all.
Election time I come up, so they patch out.
Yeah, man, everybody a patch road now.
All along.
Yeah, man, all of a sudden they find money for patch road. All of a sudden road can't weed, drain can't clean now. 3 months before election. What happened to the past 4 years, 4.5 years? Nothing at all. No, man, they need to treat them, we need to force them to treat you better. Tap up the screen, people, tap up the screen and share the live.
Sometimes what Mr. Lee and Mr. P, when they weed all the road, once somebody will get here 4 or 5 years straight.
Yeah, man.
One set of person I get in.
Yeah, man. But you know they broke them bad, you know, man. You know they broke them bad, me I tell you. Yeah, man, you know they broke them bad, man. But you never too late for your show already still, because see, luckily you end up with a good candidate right now. So PNP have a candidate. Over the years, PNP, a lot of persons never really have a confidence that all right, that candidate they are going to win.
Yeah.
No, you see, everybody that come out, them believe say boy Paul Patmore can win this. And we're going to show them so we can win. Yeah, man, so far we are lead, man. Two candidates out there, Marissa Dalrymple and Paul Patmore. May I ask persons just to say, boy, watch out. Put the 2 candidates in front of you. Put the 2 candidates. You have Paul Patmore just a come, and you have a Marissa Dalrymple that have been there for 19 years. Show me what she do that she shouldn't get another 5 years. Show me what she do. Especially who up in a year era. Raving Harvey Town.
If I tell her, say, I know her, I never see her face to face, I tell her lie.
Yeah, man.
I never see her face to face yet.
I remember when she take over, you know, we have a basic school in a Raving, you know.
Yeah.
And see she left
they
now and gone with the basic school.
They never maintain the basic school and
yeah,
then
man.
he stop work.
Yeah, man. Never maintain it. One time a public health lockdown his school just so the people they want face basin. And they don't have an MP where they can go get a face basin from.
I tell them, Mr. P, I did one nice basic school, and I tell you, I down there, my God school.
Yeah, man.
My people them that year, I don't they go to school.
Yeah, man, everybody.
Right now, Mr. P, they don't mind you open back.
Yes. Yeah, man, we want to do some adult training down there. So we can even some of the adults, we can teach them even to use computer. Because you know, say a computer here now. Here we're in now. So we want to make sure so we can teach the adults to use computer. That means even when his kids them come home from school, they can help them.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So almost most of the adults them can read in a little way now. So I read, but I computer the problem. Teach them go how they can go online, go shop and all of those things. Yeah, man, we make sure say it thing all right, man. Where your road, we make sure it's that's one of the road we have to go work on. Cause the your road are really the main road, you know. So
yeah, the main road. I remember it was the main road before down at the bottom down there. So
yeah, man.
You notice it's up here, all of the light posts. Them.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, and but the people them not come up on your side until election time, you know. You don't need to block your road for them, tap them for come, you know, not using the body and block road, you know, just not put nothing in the road. But when they hear so them come man, are you know going in the house go lock up. Don't come out, come talk to them. If for the past 19 years I know them a come. I'm gonna know them can come. For the past 19 years.
One man a raving Mr. P when me ain't no talk, none at all. Not if I call his name.
Yes.
One man come in and what he say, that the man they are going to run for Miss Lee. Me and the man not talking, come right to the yard gate, so when the man come, they come talk, and if I exchange a word with them, I just turn up the phone in the God. I wonder. The man I say, oh, the Mr. P, I just turn me back.
So which part of the man did he come from when they carry on?
The man that they say they go vote for, they go take Miss Lee's space.
Oh, that are Mac D's.
No, me no look on him telling God.
Okay. I say, come on. Hold on the channel. Me have Steve on the line. I mean, Steve not too well. Comrade Steve.
You can't take me down.
No, man, stay, man. Stay, Chanel, stay. Comrade Steve. What go on, comrade? Yeah, man. We know, man. We know.
But things take time in public over here still, so now we just do anything, you know.
Okay.
Young thing I mean, I them has me problem, you know, me not so good.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, comrade. Yes. Okay.
Every day that I go still.
Yeah, all right, brother. Yes, yeah, all right.
I got me have to go to it. Because I'm not no free one.
Yeah.
Private one, man, I tell my sister to check out and you say, why must you up a Christian and this
Wait, which one, Steve? Fewer?
Yeah.
Oh, the one eye doctor? Okay.
Now, what's that one here, doctor? Because I hear them now work so good here. But them are saying in the hospital, I said, no, them not do no yeah thing, because them no. They say only thing them could do a refer me to a yeah doctor, so I don't know if them go do that or what.
Yeah, man, but you still find out how much for Steve and make we see what we can do.
Alright.
Make it hold away, see what we can do, yeah?
Yeah, man, we will go that. So, how we meet Sunday?
Yeah, man, oh my man, we miss you, man, but the meeting did good, man.
The people don't come out?
Yeah, man, the people them come out.
Yeah, man, once the students start come out, already. No?
Yeah, man, the people them. Yeah.
Some people may have to know you for them, man. But anytime you see them start push out, brother, mad like.
Yeah, man, I don't know, I through your eye now work so wonderful, I know, but me take some picture around the road there. Figure on your yard. Me say road full of water, you know, sir. Yeah, man, it's terrible, man.
Rain did fall.
Yeah, man, little rain did fall.
When I tell you that woman they want wicked woman.
Yeah, man, I want wicked one, man.
Nothing man load of man, you know, can control in it. I say people man. But you know, I mean, yeah, they say them run pipe up a campus.
Yeah, man, but me don't know how that will go. Cause I saw a half-inch pipe here, so I saw a half-inch pipe then send up the two.
Yeah, man, no fool them and fool the people.
Yeah, man, can them, man.
Yeah, fool them at your chance to go fool the people.
Yeah, man.
Because Mr. Meadows in my chat, Mr. Patmore.
Eh?
Because Mr. Meadows in my chat.
Oh, yeah, man. Comrade Meadows, me send you the thing, Miss Comrade. Me send you the thing.
Well, me here too, Bob Delmont wrote the festival last night.
Yes.
Then I hear the man them say, man, them up there, pay car, park up, brother, pay me.
Yeah, man, a whole heap of thing they that go on with the last night. Whole heap of things they that go on with the last night, man.
They said them did the St. Evelyn too.
Eh?
Brother said park and see car them the park up.
But I mean, I don't know what kind of problem they might have up there, man, but something not right.
Me no know.
Yeah, man, something not right, man.
What me I say, no more CSSL money there was. They might tell us, brother, we have to care back, you know, because we have to go pay back to people with some money, you know. Yeah, man. Because the election have come now, they realize the people, they might get a lot of beating. They might get a lot of beating with that, you know. That's how they forget, man.
Yeah, man, they might get a lot of beating.
No easy run for them, they get it.
Yeah, man. Boy, we can't wait for you have it down a Clarkstone, boy. I tell you, say we need you, you know, Steve.
Yeah, man, I have to come back tonight. Boy, I want to come back tonight, so, man. That's how I'm getting the guy look about.
Yeah, man, but you have to go come out of the hospital as before you can get for it, so.
Yeah, man, I hear that, so.
Alright.
That's how we want the doctor, you know.
Yeah, man, just wait for them and get as much rest as possible. You hear, sir?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, don't worry yourself. Hopefully by the time you have to come. By the time you have to come back, maybe.
Yeah?
By the time you have to come back, man, we're going to have things straightened up. Nice up down there, man. A little rasta, feel like a rasta bridge in them, man, so they miss you, man. Because them no love come and meet and you know the day, you know. Yeah, man.
We have to shape up with them. We can't take my people.
Yeah, man. This weekend, I'm going to try touch base with your sister, yeah?
Alright.
I'm going to touch base with your sister. If I not get to come down, I'm going to link your sister.
Yeah.
Alright, boss. Bless up yourself, yeah, sir. Get some rest, man.
Yeah, man. May I go and listen?
Yeah, alright, boss. Cleve, what go on, Cleve? What go on? Welcome, Cleve, welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Patmore, what go on?
Everything good. You know, so the other day, Cleve, me talk about the castor oil. We want to create a castor oil industry in Trelawny, you know. Where we try to identify at least 50 farmers. We can plant at least an acre of castor bean, to make castor oil and assist them with the seeds. We can maybe even try to even assist them with spray. Because you don't want to clean up the land first. And then some of them say they don't want to scatter it, but more get them to plant it.
So that you don't come on the radar?
Yeah. Hello? Oh, all right, boss. Yeah.
Yeah, so that would come on the radar, Mr. Patmore.
No, man. We might be on time we turn MP now. We can run the money through rather manage it. Yes, but we want to start. We don't necessarily wait for that for start off a project, you know.
Yeah,
we want to start a corp. We want to have a little corp where we like a little association thing. That's how we really want to start off a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, man. That's how we want to start it off. Something similar to how Brascolini did the
I want to do every day.
Or see something similar to how Brascolini did the strawberry program.
Right.
Yeah, man. That's how we want. That's how we want to go. That's how we want to do it.
The farmers would have reaping it and bring it around, process it, plant.
Yeah, man. I mean, I encourage some persons to even do the thing there. Set up their own like a processing thing at the house. Because they're not expensive, you know. The machine for cold press it, not really expensive. Right now, I can tell you, so you can get a $1,000 press. You can get a whole lot of oil for the day. You can do a whole lot of work in one day. So if you have a friend, you might have a missus down here or a family member where you want to start with a business, put them in the oil business. Then you can do castor oil, then you can do sunflower oil, even peanut, the same oil, you can do cooking oil too, you know. Coconut oil. So the one machine can give around 12 different oils. The one machine can give you.
And how the market?
Yeah, man, the market is there. It's a big thing in England, you know. England people love it different. Because when it comes to castor oil,
1 quart of castor oil, I think
$8,000 for a quart of castor oil right now. 9,000 up in a lower area where the people who walk on and sell $9,000 for a quart. Yeah, man. So it's a business where I try to introduce to the people. So some of the time a man will walk up to you and say, I beg you $5,000. More half time some castor bean and say, just find one piece of land, man, and go plant some. Because it's like a catch crop, you know. Because when you throw you plant the seed and within 6 months it start bear. And after you see it start bear almost every month, you can walk through your farm and a pick bean.
I can plant something else in the middle, meanwhile.
Yeah, man. Yes. Yeah, man, and even see some sunflower, you can plant some sunflower through it same way. Yeah, man. You can run some pumpkin. When you just plant the first set, when you just plant, you can plant some pumpkin through it. Because one acre of land can hold around 650 trees. 1 acre of land. So as I said, my vision is to make sure that we create at least one breadwinner per household. Something similar to where you hear Damien Crawford come up with, they want to have one student. Hello? Yes. Yes, sir, man.
Major.
Yeah, man, it's Scotia. Up at the top. Yeah, man, just click on it. Click on the message. The down card is on the top. With you, you go see the.
Kevin that up.
No, that's one of my friends I'm seeing in the comment.
Wait.
But you know, they're strong. I know if him switch up, I ask him if I join Mr. Patmore team.
Oh, okay.
You know, the man they are strong.
Yeah, man, because we have strong labor right now with team same way too, you know. Because this is the South Trelawny team, you know. So some strong labor right there too, man. They just go vote for Patmore this time. They say they not switch from their party, you know. They just say Mr. Patmore, you know, so we have give a chance. Yeah?
South Trelawny and JLP, Mr.
Yeah? So South Trelawny and JLP? No, man. Hold on, let me mute you a little bit. What make you say South Trelawny and JLP? I don't know. Why you say that? Maybe you know something what I don't know. How would you say South Trelawny and JLP? Eh?
Come down, Mr. P, a current man.
Oh, a current man. Okay. Oh, the poor fellow, you know, the poor little fellow don't understand what I go on, man. You know, understand what I go on in South Trelawny. South Trelawny have 25,000 persons, voters on the voters list. 25,000. The largest, in a 2020 election, it was 23,000 voters. At that time, the JLP, when people have voted for Andrew Holness, left, right, and center, the highest vote the JLP ever got in South Trelawny was 7,100. 7,100 are the highest vote they ever get. So that means that 16,000 persons never chose to vote for the JLP. Over 16,000 did not choose to vote for the JLP. The last by-election, we have 25,000 persons on the voters list, and 4,100 come out and vote for Marissa Darrington. That means that 21,000 persons never choose to vote for her.
Love that, Jimmy. We have to make a change, major. We have to make a change.
Yeah, man. I change time, man. Time come.
Thank you, Major. Thank you for joining the team.
Yeah, man.
Zappy.
Yes.
Zappy, when you were running for the independent candidate, you see?
Yes.
I think, my opinion, I think you should have continued because you'll be on top.
Oh, that time. No, man, say because of the violence, a lot of persons say that. But we were. No, man, but maybe I wouldn't be alive to run. No. Sometimes you have to walk away and regroup and come back. Yeah, man. So now, yeah, man. You see, when I'm alone, did I do it? Yes. Remember, so me never have Steve. Then me never have nobody around me.
You never have no backup.
Yeah, man. No backup. We did have the money, and we did have the support from the parish council.
Yes.
But you see, in South Trelawny, a lot of persons don't know what really go on in South Trelawny. It's one of the roughest constituency for running.
But I'm glad you step aside and come back.
Yeah, man. We come back now with that team. We come back with a team. We used to have even a football team.
With a family, Mr. P.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah, man. I just one family, you know.
Come back with a family.
Yeah, man. And to how we are doing decent, we still have Cleve and the live. We still have Cleve where say, Mr. Patmore, we call me and give me some advice on my time. And so my time, if I get out of honey, we call me and say, Mr. Patmore, just calm down. So right now it's a family thing. Chanel, the JLP concentrate on a lot of intimidation. For the past 3 elections, they win, they get a lot of votes. Maybe they don't still win. I don't think we always organize. The PNP never really organized for the past 3 elections. We really could have give them the win. But they not ask for. The JLP was more organized. Any party come and organize more, I go win the election.
Yes.
Politics is now a numbers game. I know just run up and down and make nice and all of them something. If you organize more, you're going to win the election. So when we hear somebody say, boy, Patmore can't win, or the man that party, the man they can't win down in North Trelawny, the man they can't win over this. And that's because they don't understand politics. Anybody can win anywhere, man. You need to go organize yourself and get out the voters on election day. Intimidation is one of the things we keep away the PNP from the polls for the past maybe 3 or 4 elections. South Trelawny have more PNP. South Trelawny have more PNP than JLP. The problem where PNP have is to get out the voters, get them out. Convince the people them say yes, you can win. But if come nomination day, when they look, they see 50 somebody can you gonna nominate. Then they are gonna have the confidence they say you can win. You keep on meet in Alberton Square and when you look at 20 or 30 somebody in there. They not go have the confidence there. That is the reason why last month when we are going to Clarkstown, the JLP here say we are come through Alberton and around 30 of them come out. So they are going to disturb it. When they look at 100 away a march through Alberton. When if me didn't know, say them are going to do that, More than tell all of my people, even the people them find out at Clarkstown, say come meet me up at Alberton. And then me don't know, so they don't have to go hide from early. That is the reason why when we by the time we reach at Clarkstown and Dennis Meadows and his team come meet you up there. So. When we reach at Jacksontown, all labor right disappear. They can't be them I wonder which part so much PNP come from. Yeah, man. So it's not a Paul Patmore thing again. Down in every single PNP from right across Jamaica, every single comrade who live in America right now is a part of this fight. Down at North Trelawny, we have Dennis Meadows, we have Fabian Davis, all of the councillors them. So when Marissa Danwin please not running against Paul Patmore. He might run against Wicker McNeil, he might run against Fabian Davis, he might run against Muzzy, he might run against Dennis Meadows, he might run against Every single Mark Golding, everybody. This is a team thing. So I know something where nobody where they can conquer. Dalrymple do this by herself. Because one I think what we can tell her is that Andrew Holness can't help her this time. There's no way that Andrew Holness have to try to save him seat. He can't come help. Yeah, Juliet Holness come help her in the by-election the other day. She can't afford to leave her seat now if she can't do it. So everybody depend on their own. But at the same time, Paul Patmore have hundreds of people who are still supporting. So that's at the edge where Paul Patmore have. I'm not alone. I know like first time when we go run independent. So as Chanel said, boy, she wish if me just maybe stay independent. In a case like this, Chanel, there's no way you can run independent for MP and win. You have to face the reality. Yeah, man. I know something where can happen. When you are the parish council is more a personal thing. Where people just vote for that man there. You see, when it comes to people vote for them party, you have quite a large amount of persons vote for. If they respect you, they will vote for you as a say boy, like just like say boy, Patmore a good youth, I go vote for him. I may labor right, but I go vote for Patmore. I know PNP I vote for me, I vote for Patmore. We have a whole lot of that. We are trying to get out 1,000 persons like that right now. Where just say boy, a Patmore me I vote for. Not the PNP. Every day, me and my cousin them, my family them, I say, Mr. Patmore, you may have vote for no PNP. So you're not going to see me in my orange shirt, but you're sure I'm a vote. We have a lot of that, and we respect it. So that's why somebody tell you that you know hear me a cuss and a quarrel. Are
you my vote for too, sir?
Who that? Who? Rita?
Yes, sir.
So you're the labor right, Rita?
No, you crazy?
Okay, yeah man, I talk about the labor right there. The people when they vote for the Labour Party. Me need 1,000 persons when they vote for the Labour Party in a 2020 election to vote for Paul Patmore. That's all I want. I may tell him, say, you don't have to switch for any party. You know, just know, say, Trelawny need better. You need a better person to be member of parliament for South Trelawny. We are going to focus on your road, water, agriculture. Respect. Yeah, man, you schools them everything. We know how to get things done. All of the little funding them, all of the little place, Patmore I go find them and create them out. There's a lot of benefits out there for people, you know, when the council and the MP not even know they exist, you know. Because them a thing that they on their head. Them a thing that they on their mind. Yeah, man.
Back for JP, I done.
Yeah, man. Then the people them now vote for Dalrymple, me I tell you. One thing I can tell you. I mean, me kind of are the candidate we go the hardest, you know. Because you have persons, you have PNP candidates who just kind of play it safe and you know, boy, people say they might go too hard. I'm the only candidate who stand up and tell people, say, the worst thing that ever happened to South Trelawny. Think of all the disaster we South Trelawny get. We hit South Trelawny. Me talk about earthquake, hurricane, storm, Ivan and the whole of them storm there. Gilbert. The roughest thing we hit South Trelawny is Marissa Dalrymple. There's no bigger disaster than Mama D ever hit South Trelawny. Yeah, man, nothing at all. There's nothing worse than that ever hit South Trelawny. Never. When Hurricane Ivan coming up, Hurricane Ivan come find we with a dam down by Greentown and he leave we with a dam.
Yeah.
Hurricane Ivan, all of them hurricane there. We have couple of earthquake come and it still never destroy the dam, you know. It never take away the pipe where we used to have a run through wait a bit and Litchfield. All of those things are when Marissa Dalrymple hit Jamaica, hit South Trelawny, we lose the pipe them, we lose the water supply. All of the roads them are when Marissa Dalrymple reach South Trelawny, all of them roads are staying in the condition where they. Yeah, man, the worst thing ever happened, man. Oh, Rita. Yes. Because, yeah.
Yeah, man, it's clear now.
Yeah, man, thanks. Yeah, man, but are the worst thing ever happen? And we can't just sit down and say, boy, nobody talk about it. Because some of my people them kind of quiet because they remember the days, everybody has, Mr. Patmore, you're not afraid. Yeah, man, but if Paul boldly just say, boy, I'm afraid, we wouldn't in a position where we in and now that we can't say we want to run for MP either. And some of you wouldn't in a position where you get the opportunity to vote. And because our four parents them they stand up and speak the truth. That's why I say, all we must make sure don't tell no lie for nobody. Anything when I go talk, I have to go say allege. Me not talking. That means he's a troublemaker. As long as you have to use the word allege, that means you make up story or you hear what somebody say. Anything when I talk, me must know. I'm here, me in Trelawny fast in the 70s when me born. And I can tell you, for all my life, the worst thing that have ever happened to South Trelawny is Marissa Dalrymple. The worst thing, there's nothing better than that. Nothing at all. Hit Jamaica worse, hit South Trelawny worse than Marissa. Nothing at all. And if somebody can tell me something worse than her, maybe me apologize to. Show me a storm, show me an earthquake, show me a fire, no disaster no happen. The only with the biggest disaster we hit South Trelawny is Marissa Dalrymple. Biggest disaster.
A true man for you.
Yeah, man, nothing for sure, nothing at all. She carried on, what she do is divide the people. The biggest asset we have in a South Trelawny is the people, And one I think what she do is to try to separate us, and divide us. And make a man know, say, boy, if you're PNP, you're not supposed to talk to Labour. And if you're Labour, you're not supposed to talk to PNP. There's no bigger disaster you can do to a city than that, And the worst thing ever happened, man.
That's stupid.
Yeah, man. We need for everybody, every Labourite right now need to make sure so we get rid of. This is not about the JLP, because we need the JLP. Of course we need the JLP. The one thing we can tell you about the JLP, Cleve, is that the JLP is a better opposition party than the PNP. The JLP do a better job at being an opposition. And that is the reason why we are going to vote them back into their rightful place. That's where they're supposed to be. They do a better job. The PNP is not good at it. The PNP is not good at it. We need to write immediately. We need to try and get back. We say, let us help you, Andrew. Let us help you to put you back in your rightful place. Being the leader of the opposition. And Mr. say himself prepare for it, Because if you notice how much selecting team, he might try to make sure saying getting friends them for run a certain seats. That means that he want to make him in kind of seat. And he might prepare himself to be the next opposition leader. And that's the fight we are going in the JLP now. That is the fight we are going. Is who are going to be the next opposition leader. That's what they are worried about now. Then take off Prime Minister off of their head now. And at the opposition leader position. And I believe that's where they deserve to be. Yeah, man. That's where they deserve to be. So we're going to help them. And we're going to make a transition smooth and easy for them.
Carol, say you're dreaming, Mr. Patmore.
Carol, eh? Say we're dreaming. Yeah, man, but it's good when you can dream. At least you must have vision, man. What I know, we know. You don't think they do a better job, Cleve, as a labor, right? You don't think the PN, you see say the PNP not good at being an opposition.
I think right now,
yeah.
Let me see, a strong supporter of the Jamaican Labour Party.
Yeah.
I big you up.
Okay.
Oh
God, man. Yeah, man.
I think something is waving in the cloud.
Yes, man. What it is, but yeah, man. I must say thanks to them still. I must say thanks to them. I must say thanks to Marissa Dalrymple too, for the type of work that She do?
This person is a strong JLP supporter. I'm seeing pastor and type in and I pick you up and say yes.
Yeah man.
Something is going on.
A lot of we get a lot of that for true. We get a lot of that.
Just keep it up.
Yeah man. We are keep it up and we are trying to. You might hear when you. That's why even though we are doing the politics, we might go hard, but we still are go and make sure so we remain respectful to the citizens of South Trelawny. But we have to make sure. We have to make sure so we speak the truth about the candidates still.
Yeah,
Because Trelawny, why two candidates we are talking about now? Paul Patmore and Marissa Darimpo. Of the two, Paul Patmore is the one who care about South Trelawny. Because remember, say, all of my investment they are Trelawny, you know. The only way I can make money, you know, the people them around me have to make money. So it's a personal thing for me too. I want to make money.
Yeah,
But the only way I can do it, the little farmer man have to make a money. That means that when he have a dead, he can come spend a money. Yeah, man. A man, the farmer man must able to go buy own fertilizer. One I think when me notice Mama they do is to keep even a farmer in a position where the farmer believes he must ask her for a bag of lizer. I'm so embarrassed for my time. This is certain farmer I ask for a bag of lizer, I tell you something embarrassed. I want to put my farmers in a position where they can go buy their lizer themselves. Whenever we have election like now, my farmer them take up their phone and say, Mr. Patmore, may I left 50,000 towards your campaign. That's how me want my farmers them for deal. That's why me want to go help kick off some doors. For benefit my farmer them. I want to make sure say right now yam they are 17. That should never happen. But because the farmer them is too divided, me I tell the farmer them say, you know, come together. Long time I call on the farmers, you know. Say come to the yam farmer if you know come together and start work as one. We are going in a problem.
Well, I give me a minute, them sabi.
Yes.
Yeah, the person who in the comment writing say GLP safe. If you know that the GLP is safe, what the hell you here over here?
No man, we can't topic because that's what them are trying to do, you know, Ducky. Is for distract and stop what we are saying. We can't waste no time. We can't waste no time on them, you know.
Go find back your car, man. Come out to the part of the field.
Yeah.
The part of the field. There are certain, no, Mr. Patmore, I'm talking about there are certain things when I run joke.
Yeah, man. But as long as, yeah, man. But that, you see, when you talk about, you know, because most of who see it not even pay them no mind. You see, when you talk about, you know, the almost 100 persons over YouTube, here says somebody did that type that. So what you need to do, you give them relevance. You know, if you pay them no mind. Don't pay them no mind, man, because you need them. If you can imagine if nobody never complain and everybody they come and say, Mr. Patmore, you do a good job, man. Yes, man, you win already. I mean, maybe that you want that. I mean, say you're a hardcore comrade where you want everybody to come and say, yes, Mr. Patmore, you win. You're the man.
JLP.
Yeah, man. So no pay them there something, my man. You don't have to worry about that. Because we need them. Those are the persons who keep the life going.
Why did you say them safe?
Yeah?
There's some more information on why you say the JLP is safe. You mean Trelawny we are talking about, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know him come back and say the JPL safe.
Yeah, man, it depends on when I think if them this seat say Cliff, you know that the JLP, you know, a drawback for they send for Matt Dees now. I beg Matt Dees to see if he can come save a seat for them.
What you saying? I've never heard that.
Yeah, man, them I beg him to come help them campaign. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but me say in a discussion with them, I talk to them and yeah, them are reason. But me I tell him say, me wouldn't advise him to do it now because Patmore gone too far now. And anytime if you join with them and lose, it's going to destroy your political career. So it's best for him just take it easy Mama they are going to lose and then compulsory. Nobody now go and challenge Patmore otherwise for him. So we get a chance to run. So you just need to make sure so you don't go damage himself any further.
So none of the councillors ever write you and tell you, encourage or discourage you, say you not win. Any one of the councillors ever?
No man. The councillors them know. The councillor them know better, man. Gager know. I was councillor when Gager was deputy mayor in 2012 to 2016. And Gager know that me go in a parish council go mash up certain things and make people know say parish say councillor get money, you know. Then say before Paul Patmore, people never know say councillor get money. And me go down there go say, yeah man, we get money every single week. Cause I see him so me chat, you know. Right true, cause me chat enough but me no lie, you know. So I go down and me say, yes man. Because when I tell me here, people I say Patmore spending own money, cause they see me a fixed road, they say I feel me money me I spend. I say no, I go, money, we get money every single month. There's a little, big, but we get money where we can fix one patrol. That's why I'm telling, when we see people, like people up at Hill 60, they have a piece of road broke with y'all 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. And them I tell them, say they don't get no money for do it. Me I tell the people, them say, because they're sure, so you're not going to vote for them, that's why they don't fix it. Every single month, the councillor get a money where if you want clean a drain, you can do it. Every single month. There's no month where that now. I was there for 4 years. And there was never a month where they say no councillor not get no money. Never. Sometimes it's not as big. But if there's a drain for clean, we can clean a drain. Because one thing we know, every drain now black in a one division, same time. So as long as if you have a good heart and you want to do something, you can do it. I mean do it, man. You're going to see the difference now. When we go to Parliament, same way, and me I go up there and get all of the trouble. You know? Me I go talk and me have to report to my people. Maybe me not go come on live every night. But at least once a week we are going to go on live. We have to go there with life once a week now. I report to my people and tell the people over Clarkstone why the play field still in a condition where Marissa Darimpo left it. I have to go explain that to them. So I have to go tell them, say, boy, me talk to my Prime Minister and he said, boy, I have to go wait till the next 2 months. Because no fund no they deal with that now. And if 2 months come and I don't get no money and then in the same condition, I have to go come back to the people again. But
Mr. Patmore.
Yes.
Hold on 1 minute. Man of God, I say, which drain did you clean?
Where man of God come from?
Me no know.
It look like man of God. That person not there Trelawny. That the person not come from Trelawny, man. He wouldn't ask that. I'm the only councillor in Jamaica we make sure say everybody do their yard gate. And me make my name with that. And we are come back as member of parliament, we are come back with that. Go over there, everybody over Mendystown. Man of God. Mendystown, Joe Hut. When we go at Joe Hut on a Weed Road, everybody weed their yard gate. Everybody. It was just bushy. And me come in with this thing now named a length man. Let me go to parish council go see that. But the length man was you pay this one person where you pay by the month to keep our road clean. So Bushy was the person on the Gambie Road. So we put Bushy on the Gambie Road to make sure they keep that road clean. So that's why when I was councillor, vehicle could have always drive through Gambie for Joe Hut to wire fence. Because we did put somebody there. Yeah man, in my time, there was no drain can't black in my time, you know. Man of God, in my time when Paul Patmore was councillor, no drain and none of my road couldn't black. Persons up at Hill 60 can tell you, say, me get a call 10 o'clock one night that the rain fall up at Hill 60 and block the road. And people will go and market by 4 o'clock. Even some of the people will come out now and say they're not going to vote for me. They can't vote for PNP. No. Me come out of my bed, me call white man and 12 o'clock in the night, me drive out from my house and me a white man find on a wire fence. The upper hill sticks they are clean road. That means by I think by around 2-3 o'clock, the road could clear, that vehicle could pass through. Yeah man, no road, no drain, no stay block in none of my divisions. In my division, no drain never block. If a drain block is on the main road where the MP responds for, none of my drain never block. Because as long as it block and me get a report on it, if we might can't do it this month or next month, but it can't be more than 4 months. Because as me tell you, so we get money every single month. And people can tell you, say, so my time, all me have to do is just call the soup and tell him, say, there's a road block, we have a drain block. If we can get somebody to clean and by next 2 weeks, then get them paid. Or I mean, we tell somebody, say, clean it, but you know, I'll get paid until next month. And we take a picture and we send it to the soup and then give me the okay and say, yes, tell the person to do it. And he send up in supervisor, call look and say, clean. But there's no road, God. Man of God, none of my drain, man. Any drain in my time where you see it never clean, any drain we never clean, is the MP the response for them.
What about Carterwood? Somebody write about say you
Carter, no man, I wasn't the councillor for Carterwood. I wasn't the councillor around there. But you are going to get an MP now with the same spirit. Carla, the same spirit may come with, you know. I just that we are going to have more resources now, because as member of parliament now you get money for the entire place. That's why I tell you, say, if we did do so good as a councillor, that is the reason why I know any councillor can run and come back and everybody in the division and say, boy, yeah man, they are good youth, you know. I know one of the easiest things to find. And because they know, say, boy, or just the only one I think where we learn, where we make sure so we manage better, is my salary. You know, so I end up giving a whole of my salary. When I was councillor, I was a 100, I did only 100. The councillor now 500,000 for them salary for a month now. A teacher, 5 teacher pay that them are getting. And some of them then don't know which part, the poor relief office there, that's if somebody want 2 Pampers, then can go get to give them. A man, a 500,000, a 105,000 I used to get as a councillor for my salary. You know. And when persons will beg, when people don't beg, you talk about me give away at least 250,000 every single month. Just people are beg you something for you send me Pitney at school, Dr. Bill, all of those things. That's really one of the hardest part of the work. That was a hard part. But we're going to try and make sure so we measure it. That's why I tell the people at South Trelawny now, I know how much is the salary. We're not used to this whole of money. I'm willing to satisfy. I'm willing to work for that money. So I promise you, I'm going to give you for me money when I go work. No. Your taxpayer dollar, I promise you that we are going to spend it in our community. Not for hands out. Not for a man say, boy, he might beg me a juice money and I will give him out of the tax money. No. Because I must tell you, when you hear say councillor, like when you mention say councillor get money, I know like the councillor, they say 500,000 and the councillor get 500,000 in hand. It's not like that to work, people. And the parish council, through the superintendent, we tell us, boy, all right, Mr. Patmore, Mr. Patmore, you have $1.5 million for the month of March. So you go through and you identify some roads, one way you don't want to use your 120, your 1.5 to do. Some time you can spend maybe 600 out of it. Because you still feel left back something that's if something one man might just come tell you about one drain. And you have to deal with the drain. One emergency thing, one tree might drop down across on your road. But if you don't have no money left back, you did use up everything. You know, you can attack that. Yeah, man, so we manage the thing like a businessman, you know. We manage it like a businessman, man. The people at choose South Trelawny not understand how fortunate they are if you have a Paul Patmore. I beg for represent, for give him the opportunity for representing. It's a big deal. It's something when me want to do. Me I tell you, say I can't tell you how much me did miss the little time. When me leave as councillor, I miss it. That's why I kind of sympathize with like a Mike Henry and them and they, who all when they have, if they rather go push in a wheelchair and have and them pampers go to parliament. Because that's something you will miss. If you love people like how me love people. When me see people out there, me can't get to help them, man. Me I tell you, say, it's a burden for me. Me love when me can know somebody, me can take up my phone and call the NIS office and say there's a need down in a Thompson town. You know, just some basic things. And if you're no councillor, MP, you can get the assistance for the people. And when you worse if you know say boy, I see it, you know, me go left it and make one councillor when you have no heart. A councillor when I have no heart and him have a deal with him. Yeah, man. But me I tell you, we serious people, we love it, we enjoy. Me walk in a person.
Can I say something?
Yes, Miss Rita. Yeah.
Yes. What I'm saying is that God you didn't just come and live and come to do these things just like that. You were sent by God. And let me tell you something. All of who depend on your life, and all of who not get fed up on life tonight, and all of who are text another day in their box. May I ask one of them, even including myself, to pray you up.
Yes.
So I'm going to sit down and wait for a Patmore or go do when he win down a Patmore saying in promise. No. I know what he promise, I know what he going to give you. Pray up this man. This man sent by God. And me, I'll go pray him up. Myself too.
Yes.
You understand? Him stand by God and see the heart and the mind when you have. Me wish to get a husband with that the mind and heart. Come here search more long much.
No man, he dead already. He dead man. You don't go find him in the city.
Man, we should get a man with have the heart and the mind just like you. Even myself can see some me stay. And some me stay like you.
Yeah, man.
Give me ass and chip to my ribs.
Yeah, man.
You understand? May
Yes.
God bless you, Mr. Patmore.
Yes, Miss Rita. Yes, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. But what we mean, we place well, man. Up in a Hill 60 where I was born, we have a pan. We born consider one pan over the name Damarie pan. People, we need to. Me not think we go and move beyond government to go do that project. More on the community. If you say, boy, we're going to take the water from over Damarie can come at Hill 60. We can do it. Citizen from Hill 60, we can do it. Yes.
Man of God, Victor, man of God, I laugh after you now. I said, you must be prayed.
Yeah?
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, yes, Uncle Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
Right.
I will.
Yes. Yeah. Well, let me see that. Yes, Uncle Perry. Just talk a little louder, that's what you can hear.
Yes, I'm saying your program is hot tonight, man.
Oh, yes. Yeah, man.
I am feeling something. That I wasn't really feeling before.
Yes.
I'm feeling something, man.
Yes.
And I want you to just continue. And I like the call a while ago. Prayer changes a lot. Prayer removes weekend. You understand?
Yes.
Prayer send back demonic and diabolic attacks. And all those who are filled with the Holy Spirit and believe that the People's National Party is the change that Jamaica needs to pray for the Member of Parliaments and candidates, including Mr. Paul Patmore, who are representing the People's National Party.
Yeah.
But I like the momentum. I like what is happening. I spoke with June Warren today.
Okay.
She will get in touch with you, and by next weekend, I will do what I have to do.
Yes.
She's going to 4 persons along with herself within the family.
Okay. Great. Yeah, man. Sound good.
Yeah, man. But I had a lovely talk with her.
Yes.
And she's my family, so.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I am just anxiously awaiting the day.
Yes.
The 4th of May, you said?
Yeah, 4th of May.
Right, when I will be getting a chance to meet them for the first time.
Okay, all right, sir.
Before.
Yeah, man.
So keep the fire burning until the trumpet is sounded.
Thank you, my brother.
I know the people of South Trelawny will answer the call.
Yes.
I know they will awake from their slumber.
Yes.
And answer the call.
Yes.
The torch has been lighted. The dawn is at hand. You understand? So they need to come together and join in this fight for our own native land.
Yes.
Land, my birth. I pledge to be loyal, faithful, true to thee.
Yes.
And that is the Jamaica Rise from the People's National Party. And the spirit of that song is running through your vein.
Yes.
And we must leave everything to God and time.
Yes.
You understand?
All right, my brother. Yes, comrade, thanks.
Continue the good work. Continue to do what you have to do.
Yeah.
And leave whatever you cannot do, let God do it.
Yes, thank you, my brother.
Do as much as you can do. But anything you can't do, let God do it.
Yes.
All right, God bless you.
All right.
Yes. In the program, so
yes, all right. Thank you. Yes, people on YouTube, you can give me if you want to take part in the program. The number is 876-443-2153. You can either call straight or via WhatsApp. 876-443-2153. Yeah, man, but it's good that.
Mr. Patmore, excuse me, before you go further.
Yes.
I'm behind time because I'm not on the live every night. What the gentleman say he will be attending?
It's the 4th. So on the 4th of May, we're having a comrade link up on Constant Spring Road. 420 launch in Kingston. Yes, so it's a event, it's a comrade event where we invite comrades from across Jamaica to come out on Constant Spring Road. Admission is only $2,000. So if you're from South Trelawny, we're having a bus leaving from South Trelawny, or maybe more than one buses. The fare is $3,000. So $5,000 will take you into Kingston and pay your fare, go inside. That event is a comrade link up. We start at 3 and close off around 11 o'clock. And it's a South Trelawny fundraiser, so we ask everybody just to come out and support that event. And man, come out and meet persons, meet comrades who you haven't met before. If you come and you're from St. Ann, we ask you to meet persons from maybe Trelawny, Kingston. I don't want to see everybody from Trelawny bungle up in one corner and talk to each other. I want people to move around. You're a business person, carry your business card and share your business cards with other persons. We also invite persons to walk with your checkbook that day. We have a lot of candidates. All 63 candidates need assistance. So you might have your favorite candidate you want to walk with your checkbook and you can write a little thing and bless him up. Please do. So it's not just about South Trelawny, it's about showing love right across all 63 seats. So we invite everyone just to come up. It's at 420 Lounge, Constant Spring Road. And as we are on that, we want to tell you about on the 19th of April down in Albertown Square, we'll be having a little, is a Patriots introduction. So we're having some Patriots will be coming down to introduce the PNP Patriots to persons from Trelawny. So we're gonna jam in a little bar and have a drink. It's also a fundraiser for the Trelawny Patriots. We're forming that group now. And so we're trying to introduce as much young persons as possible They call it the Young Patriots, even though you have persons from 35 to 90. So even though it's Young Patriots, we have some Patriots that might be over 70. But they still refer to themselves as Young Patriots. On the 23rd of May, that's Labor Day, we are inviting all comrades in South Trelawny to join us on we will be reopening the main road from Freeman's Hall to Joe Hut. That is a road that was a road they blocked for the past 30 years. 30 years.
27?
Huh?
28?
For the Labor Day, it's the 23rd of May. Labor Day, 23rd of May.
You open the road?
Yeah, man, so we're going to open the road. Yeah, we're going to open back that road. Our vision is that by 5:30, we must be able to drive through that road from Freeman's Hall to Joe Hut.
The 27, you said?
No, man, the 23rd. 23rd.
23rd, okay.
Yeah, 23rd. Okay. So we ask everyone just to come out and support. What? No, man, you don't have to. But if it, no, you don't have to. Because it's a South Trelawny thing. It's led by the PNP. PNP have a vision, you know. So most of these things are really, we are going to do them. All of the roads, if we open up, PNP are going to open them up back. Paul Patmore are going to open them up back. The GLP candidate don't have those, not have them up on mind. What them do is try to keep you in a position where if you want to earn $500, you can't check them. Your pitney sick, you check your MP. That's what them want. One thing with Paul Patmore know, there's nothing as embarrassing like when a man wife sick and him have to go check the MP. If he get a money, if he send him a doctor. There's no man at all, no real man now on that. So I'm saying I want to put my people in a position where them look upon the MP and give them a money if they go run politics. Yeah, man. I saw we are going to do it. Christopher, as you come in, you know, say, yeah, man, when me want to have in a box, you know, man. Talk to me. Christopher. What going on, so Chris? Hello. So Dunbar, what going on? Maybe Sir Chris, maybe. Yeah. We not hear you.
What's up, anybody watching chat, you know?
Eh?
One of bloggers, one of main bloggers like Jay Bryan didn't
Okay. Yeah, what happened? Yeah. True, I use two. We're on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. So because of that, I wasn't seeing it. But everything where you see me, I don't know. How Jay Bryan teach me what you see me I doing. How him show me how to figure up and do me live and all of that because something there. So we have to say thanks to him and Andre and Right Mango. Those are the persons who start me off with this live thing. You know, so enough respect Jay, enough respect Andre, enough respect Right Mango. Yeah, man. We have quite a few persons who assist me when we just start. We are Dr. Cole and them and who, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, but we are ready with us and make it persons right across Jamaica know that South Trelawny ready. We use South Trelawny as a guinea pig, you know. We are. Yeah? Me not hear you, Kevin.
Eve.
What is about him?
So Eve and I chat in Adar.
Oh, no, man. Eve, no, man. Eve, she can add herself, you know. No, man. She add herself. She one of my moderator.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Eve is a moderator, so she will do that. Yes, Pink Panther. Bless up yourself, Pink Panther. Yeah, man. All right, Panther, pass through. Panther, you can come in and bless up the people, them too, you know. Hold on, I can see if we can add Panther to it. See if we can find Panther in this thing. Yeah. Come in, Panther. Link with Panther. Long time people don't hear your voice. Yeah, man. Pink Panther, one of our favorite, at one time, our favorite selector. Black Cat. So, when it come to like wait a bit on them place, you know, A Black Cat did free sound, you know. Battersea man and Cascade, Battersea Cascade, Bohemia. Them say base of this. And we don't Trelawny now I say Black Cat. And Bridget, when them sue sound they are clashing about say a war. I talk about real war. Christian versus Bohemia. And Central people them not even know say him don't which part base of this come from. Them base of this never get the support like what they get from White Sun and Bohemia and Battersea. Up there so they get most of the support. Bohemia. Yeah, man. So the link with Panther, long time we don't hear your voice now. Long time we don't hear you. Want to know what go on with the career if it's still a clash? Or you just go and enjoy the music, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, enough respect people. I tell you, say, I'm enjoying the politics so much. That's me I tell you, say, I sympathize with Mike Henry. I see like even Mr. Shaw. Mr. Shaw did that. Mr. Shaw now really want to leave neither. Because I tell you, say, something you will miss it. Because the little time when I left as a councillor, I tell you, say, I miss it. I miss it, man. That's why I come work and I tell you, say, I need a 2-term I want. So I beg the people them this time. People, the next time I not campaign. I won't be campaigning the next time. The road I fix, I hit off a talk for me. You know? That is the reason why we do so well in our Limehouse division. Because of the work we do. The people them know say, boy, we never have no money if you go fix on 2 mile of road. But even when you go on a Battersea, and you see that little piece of road where far run a Battersea go up on the Hill 60 road there, so. There's a small piece of road, but from with 2012, and that piece of road is still stand up. Me see the people them do piece in 2021, then come and do the main road from Liner Parish to Albert Town. Go down to Ulster Spring. And the whole of the road mash up. Then what we did use make free road, the piece of road on a Battersea. And what we did use do it so that it can mash up. And for them mash up. You don't understand how I go on. I don't understand how I go on. But me know say something not right, man. What me find say them a do, Cleve, them a do the road, thin out the road. I can't bet say when they sign the contract, you sign a contract say it must be 3-inch thick, the barber green. Me can tell you say there's no part of that piece of road where the barber green is thicker than 1 inch. The man them just they spread out the mall and just use the barber green and black off the top of it. So when the big truck them drive pan now, you have to mash up, it just sink. The man them a fix a main road where some truck I go drive with 50 ton. I go drive pan the truck. And then have one little hand roller walk in a hand a fix main road. I wicked set of people let me see. And the NWS sit down and them, the government, we as taxpayers, put the supervisors from NWA to oversee the work. And a man, a walk, he push one little hand roller in a hand. I walk behind one little hand roller, push it. A 50 ton, all of them big truck where you see I drive on the road now. 40 and 50 ton of sand them a carry. And the man them will fix the road and one little something. I walk behind him.
Lord Patmore, good night.
Good night, good night.
We have 122 people on here. Can we tap up the screen? We need to get at least 20.
Alright, tap up the screen, people. Tap up the screen, tap up the screen. Persons on YouTube, please, if you want to take part in the conversation, please just give me a call. 876-443-2153.
But Mr. Stephen Sharp answers them road almost every week.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yes. Yeah, man. His community. So my time is shame for making people know say one of the main spokesperson is from South Trelawny. I'm kind of embarrassed because as somebody who I'm proud of because if you watch one of our own reach to that level, you know. I saw I tell you say I can't proud more, master. Let me tell you how much me proud of that man. Me proud till some time I feel like more than ball. If you know say I wanna feel youth from South Trelawny reach this up.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Yeah man, it make my blood run cold some time. Yeah man, but we need him to start. So I may go lick out against it. I'll be calling in a cliff for an investigation into that piece of road. We fixed 2011. There's no way 2021 the road is fixed. And by 2022 the road mash up. Something wrong. Yeah man. Something wrong. Something wrong, man. We are called for an investigation. We want to find out if the money did only grant for fix the road for a line of parish to all sides. But because it come on in an election year, then stretch it out. Then stretch out it and carry go down Albert Town. And that really happen. I stretch out it. Me no believe say, but me know say something wrong. Something wrong with that piece of road. Something wrong with it. And when we become member of parliament, I'll be coming back to you. Because somebody tell you ask them for certain papers now, you want to hear how much money did spend and which party should have fixed from where to where. We are open up an investigation on that piece of road. The last time we come and talk, so we are going to open up an investigation. You know, so they come through and patch from line of parish, go down to around wire fence. Because then the people them know, they know me, you know. They know say anything where we say we are going to do it. And then realize say Patmore chat nothing, we go bring up certain little things for you. And the mayor of Falmouth, we tell them say, I saw in town, I pay trouble in a parish council for the whole 4 years. Every day, they might get problem. Because we quarrel over everything, man. I people them I go for represent. I people them money me concerned about. The taxpayers' money I hit me concerned about. You know, if you waste. And that's why most of them politicians don't have no blessing upon their money. That's why you have politicians who left, who want left and can't left because their money not growing. No blessing on their money. All of them waste out their money. And anyhow, them feel left as a member of parliament right now or a councillor. Maybe a people have to go, they sit down in one shop and somebody have to buy them a drink. May I tell you?
Would you debate Mama D?
Debate? No man, all depend. Remember say me raw, you know. She not go talk to me. Remember say the real band, how you hear me sound now, so me, no matter who me I talk to, I saw me sound. You know? I raw band Patmore me I talk, you know.
Right.
So me I go look for you and tell you that you're a criminal, you know. Remember say I'm the only candidate of the 63 candidates right now. I'm the only one where I run against a criminal. So I see myself as a special person, you know. I'm one of the person who win, a first person who really win as an independent candidate since 1944. Since 1944, I'm the only person who really win as an independent. And then I'm the only person who win as an independent and run out my term as an independent. And see me end up in a position now where I'm the only person of the 63 candidates, PNP candidates where I run. I'm the only one where I run against somebody that was charged 900,000 or 10 days. I'm the only one. So I'm a special child. I'm a special child. So, yeah man, I don't know, it's not a simple thing. It's not a simple thing, man. So we continue to break records, and the longer them stay there, more records we are going to break. Yeah man, I longer. Because I'll be the first person who somebody retire and come back and me beat them. I'm going to be the first person to do that.
So Mr. Patmore, what about those pipes? What Mama did drop up at Lower or Litchfield? What about
them? Boy, oh my, I wish you could have tell me no Cliff, because I know say your ears are closer to them than me. It was a con, so then is a con artist. The GLP in South Trelawny is about conning the people and fooling the people. If they never have a Paul Patmore, if he stand up and speak out for them, you know, then I try if you tell them about that the pipe again. Remember, say it was a week before the by-election, then drop the pipe. Say we're gonna give you water. Even though they don't identify which part of water will come from yet, you know. But those persons know how much length of pipe Peter go want already. They know they drop all the 2-inch pipe too, you know. So even though they don't know which part the water will come from yet, they don't know if it will come from Greentown. They don't make up their mind if it come from Greentown or it will come from Lower River. Giant people have to Patmore one down there. So. They don't make up their mind yet. But they know how much length of pipe must drop a lime tree. How much length a 2-inch pipe to drop off. So we need some investigation in some of the nastiness we are happening at South Trelawny. And this is what they have been doing to the people of South Trelawny for the past 19 years. 19 years. But everybody sit down and quiet. And that's why my last program, I say any ministers, if you're a minister, a religion right now. If you're a religion, minister, a religion, you're a pastor, and you can hold your head straight and say, I'm a supporter of Marissa Darrenpool. I will look at you and say, you need to go pray. If you're a minister of religion. And I also call on all my justices in a South Trelawny. If you're a justice of the peace, and you can take up your pen and write and say, Mama D is good for South Trelawny. I will have to question your judgment, your ability to judge.
Right.
I will have to question it. If you can believe, if you as a justice of the peace believe that Mama D is good for South Trelawny, I will have to question you. And if you send a recommendation, come on my business place, say this person that I want to employ is a good person. May I have to show in a file 13?
Can I get a second, please?
Yes. Tap up the screen, people. Tap up the screen. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Comrade Eve. Cleve, that's our next one. You know that same way too, you know, Eve. You know, Cleve. Our next one, you know that too, you know. By time we done with that camp, you know, man, so nobody no left. I pet alone and left me left tonight, man.
Yeah, because I say a brother passed through, man, I tell you, so I couldn't believe.
I tell you, I pet alone me apple left tonight.
Yeah, such a big,
man.
Welcome.
Yeah, man.
Just passed you maybe about, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But I must tell you, in a otherwise from whether it's a criminal charge, yes or no, out of principle, for you to be charged, just your conscience alone should I know that you are not worthy to be called our MP. Yeah, man, you're not worthy.
What I say, Mr. Patmore, Mr. Brown, and from up here, they're the strong JLP supporter.
Brown.
He was the one who making the video about the pipes.
Oh, yes. Yeah, man.
Say, One how him feeling himself now, if he said nothing not going on for so much months. What am I to say?
No, you know, so them people they don't have no shame, you know. Remember, so they don't have no shame. They work for as long as them get paid. So if as long as them get paid, man, everything what them are doing, Mama they pay them. You know? So they have the little team where they send their little credit go give them to put on their phone for get problem. For walk around and video foolishness and tell lie. But me put them on the manners, you know, because every time when they put up one, everything when they say, me video it. I make you a point of my duty. So you look at Mama D tell him say top video because Patmore not easy. You know? Don't video nothing because Patmore will go there go show you. So you look at Mama D tell him say no do it again. Because one thing with Mama D is still is a politician. She has studied the thing. And she realized that better you keep, if you can keep quiet, it's better for you when it comes to Patmore. Keep quiet. Because you're going to make him talk less. Because if you not see a lie him tell, he might go prove say a true him talk. And certain things are going to come out. So Mama D kind of look like Mama D have him under control. Yeah man, but we are wait to see what them are going to do with the pipe them. But me have some plans for those pipes. Because down by Lurva, where you see we have that water there, we're going to put in some big tank down there and capture the water. We want to put in some bigger pipe and carry the water from up at the river, come to some big tank, 2 big tank down at Lurva. We're going to set up a real truck filling plant where no matter how big a truck be, you can drive under it and full. We want to set up that door where either through NWC or so well, but the truck, when the big trucks them come, they have to go make a contribution. So maybe through a citizen association managed project, or it could be through NWC too.
But wonder if she lose election, wonder if she would take back the pipes.
No man, remember say all she have to go do is run and hope she stay far because we have a lot of questions we ask in South Trelawny. You know? We have a whole lot of questions we are going to ask. The Yam House is one of the questions we are going to ask Mama D. And I know say she not going to stand up to answer some of these questions. So just like how most of the time they are not in Jamaica, you know. Because she was invited just to come go and sit down and eat some money. So that's why it better they make Matt Deals come and Matt Deals will not eat the money and at least maybe Matt Deals will pass through their 2 events and spend back like money with me in Trelawny. But them a foreigner live. Half the time a foreigner there. Then did it 11 minutes a year, a doctor then gone, hip fix this or that, you know. But we are going to send them home for good. So then if you are worried, so they have to jump on plane every minute if you come back to Jamaica. We are going to send them home go rest. And we ask the people of South Trelawny, let us, in thanking her for her contribution, 19 years in a politics, you know, man, it's a big deal still, you know. If you sacrifice your life, donate 19 years. We should have keep something for her. I think we need to have an event in honor of Mama D.
But I want Mr. Wayne Smith to just even could have listen to your live and
no man, yeah man, he listen man.
And say his opinion on you.
No man, you know, remember when I was a counselor, I tell people every day. That's why I don't trouble Wayne Smith. Wayne Smith was one of the person who voted for me as an independent counselor. Right. Yeah man, he voted for me, you know. And even when time I run now, I expect him to vote for me. If I'm Darren Pla run, I expect Wayne Smith to vote for me. He can't come out and say it. But me believe say he have enough sense that he knows say he must vote for.
And you and him would have worked together.
Yeah, oh, you mean them remember say I mean know how council run, you know. We are gonna fix up South Trelawny. So him know. No man, yeah? No man, I expect him to vote for me. I would be really disappointed if he couldn't change so. Remember now he's a wiser man, you know. In 2012, he believed that Paul Patmore is the best thing for South Trelawny. And now he's a more mature person now. So what could I change? Unless he would be lying. Why? He can't lie to himself. So he knows that Paul Patmore is a better person. So I expect him to go on the back of the thing and vote for me. I expect him to do that.
I can't even harass them.
No, he can't go talk. But the conscience we have. No man, he can't go tell them man, because he's afraid. He might go afraid, so they might go say, boy, I Patmore. He might tell you if you go vote for Patmore. You know why I do that. But knowing he's a man where he love Trelawny. He say he love Trelawny. And if you believe him.
Come back again.
Yeah? Which one man of God? Man of God, join the live no man, we could talk no man of God.
Where life knows that man of God come from?
No man, man of God no come from South Trelawny. Because man of God asks, why me know say no come from South Trelawny, I ask what Patmore do.
Yeah.
So as long as you ask what Patmore do, you don't know nothing about Trelawny. But man of God, there man.
Man of God come in, man.
Alright, man of God. I detract, I know. I whip on that farm against us, you know, man, on a Wednesday night. What go on, man of God? What go on?
Hold on. Man of God.
Hey, what go on?
I listen to you now, Mr. P.
Yeah, man.
Yes, but in a politics, you have made them understand the politics is a competition.
Yeah, man, we know that, man.
So I mean, and when we did it, whether a labor right or a PMP or whatever, we just need to know the boy alone.
Yeah, man, but we must still be truthful, though.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, man, we still have to be truthful.
Yes, so me I go and listen to you.
No, man, don't move. Me don't want you run out of your backside that, you know, man of God. That piece of that space there for your space. Stay right there, so. Come and ask you some question.
No, me not run out, man.
Yeah, man, stay right there, so. Yes, good night, Janice. Good night.
Good night.
What are the Daki? Hold on. We have a caller online. Hold on. Yes, Miss Janice.
Calling all the way from Connecticut.
Okay.
And I just want to say to you, congrats, and I'm super proud of you. Love what you're doing. I watch you every other night when you come on, and I love your program.
Yes.
So I just want to say a big shout out to you. Keep up the good work. And I also wanted to ask you, how do you support by contributing? I was looking for whatever link. Is there a link?
Yes. We have a link. I'm gonna send it to you. Now that you call, I have your number, so I'm gonna WhatsApp it to you.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna get back in and continue watching your live.
Yes, and thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Yes, I really appreciate it.
All right. Absolutely. Yes. Sir. All right.
Yes. Yeah, man. Man of God, which community? You're from South Trelawny, man of God? Unmute, man of God. Unmute.
Yeah, unmute everybody. Man of God know me, you know, Mr. P. Man of God, I say, well, go and back it up. He know me.
Actually, man. Come on, man of God. Come on back, man. Come on. Unmute and come. Make a reason.
Man of God.
Yes. Which community you from, man of God?
Yeah, man, I literally from Paul.
I literally.
Good man.
Okay. I threw your ask what kind of which drain me fix. That's why it kind of frightened me, because if you come from Litchfield, you're supposed to know about the amount of work with Patmore do. So I don't want you just say it because you just say it just for like you try to score a point for the JLP. The JLP have been there for 19 years. You don't have to score a point for them still. It's either you do good or you don't do good. So if Patmore do good, you have to call him and big him up and tell me say you're labor right, but you have to vote for your part. Like last night, me they run a city. And some man, I have around 2 bridges around and I say, Mr. Patmore, you know, so me a labor right, you know. Me not vote for PNP. Me and you bridging same way, but me a labor right, me a vote for my party. Yeah man, I mean we thumb fist and we alright with that. So you don't have to make up no story and say nothing, because everybody in a South Trelawny, if you're in a Limer's division, you have to know say Paul Patmore. Because me enough. Anything we may do, we take picture. I mean the only me take picture for everything, because I know say people lie. I mean I will find picture right now of almost every drain me fixing. Enough people, me give people goat and they say they not take it because Patmore go take them picture. But because me know, so then we say me never give them nothing yet, and politicians never do nothing for them yet. And me receipt, me love receipt, man. Me love receipt. So there's certain time me we tell people say, depends on who me we say don't take it if you know want me tell nobody say me give you no, so nobody take it, you know.
Well, Mr. P?
Yeah.
You know me, but you don't know who you're talking to.
No, man, me can't, no, but that's why I tell you, me supposed to know you as a man from him. What happened there, sir? Why, everybody gone? Tell me what go on, people. Tap up the screen meantime. Everybody jump back in the box. I don't know what happened a little while. I don't see nobody. Eve, type, let me see something. Which part of the Eve? Come back in the box, somebody. I don't know what happened a little while. Everybody gone. Everybody just jump back in the box. I don't know what go wrong a little while. Everybody jump off a little while. Everybody. I don't know what happened. Everybody come back in. I don't know what go on a little while. Sorry, my people. Sorry. I don't know. Let me try find back man of God there.
In the meantime, we are getting on back. Let me play something.
Yeah, man. I don't know what happened.
I never called on.
Come here, come back, man of God. Man of God, come back. Me not see man of God. Come back, man of God. Me not see you. No, man. Yeah, me find man of God. Hold on. Yeah, man. Me soon come back. You know. Yeah, man. All right. Yes, man of God.
Yes, Mr. P.
Yeah, man. I want me to ask you something a while ago. Hold on. All right. Yes, Eve. All right. Yes, Eve. Hold on. Me know. Yes, thanks, Eve. Yeah. What we talk about again? Which one we did reach?
Somebody comment them because the people will come there. Somebody matter. They don't know. Not all of the matter.
Oh yeah.
You understand? We need real people to lead the people them. You understand?
Yeah, man.
Some people take business with you.
Yes.
You understand? And you depend some good point. What you talk about? You depend some good point. You understand me?
Yeah, man. So you're not afraid to say it, man. If you call me and big me up, man, and say, Mr. Patmore, yeah, good
no,
Lord.
I'm not afraid. No, you're not afraid to dig up in the top. The truth is the truth. You understand?
Yeah, man.
We not take it for you because me see you do stuff for me could answer you know, because you make people them a Trelawny can get water to do what them are doing.
Yeah, man.
And me that tell you really truth like say you because I'm a man's a labor right.
Yeah.
The only reason why me that makes a boom sound skeptical and me only vote for Mr. P just because I see you move from NDM to PNP to your thing. So I cannot figure out why you don't move so much time. You saw me, I don't that my problem, you saw what I mean?
Okay, that's a hunger problem, yeah. Me glad to say that a hunger problem. Because you know say if Mark Golding end up with 20-year bank account and can't talk when he get that money there from, me go not support him next time.
Well, that's a fact.
Yeah, man, me go be good as not support him, man.
Yeah, man, but me
I support Mark Golding now because me believe in the plans we have. If tomorrow, like when he send in declaration and he was student loan and in space by the time he turn Prime Minister in space at 10 years, he become the richest man in Jamaica. And I say, yeah man, you can get riches, but how you get the money? Just explain to me a little bit. And he decides, say, nah, explain. I not support him, I must support him. I saw me turn, man. But you have people like, you have some people now like Daki. You have people like Daki where no matter what happen, him not switch, him not vote, him a vote for him party. That can vote for him party no matter what.
No matter what.
Yeah, man. If I want dog come and run for PNP, that can vote for him.
Me have to vote for him.
Yeah, man.
I'm a wheelchair.
Yeah, man. That can go vote for him. But you have people like me and Eve now. I even Cleve. We decide, so watch out, you know, so me I sit out that one. There are some people where we sit out certain things. Yeah.
Hold on. What you say?
That's a problem in that thing.
You remember you told me out of button now with driving chair? You to the Talbot on a driving chair.
Yeah.
Background stone.
But what's up?
A driving chair. You remember that?
Tell me this, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go over what's up?
Yeah, man.
Too much mics open. Not talking close the mic, please.
Aye.
Are you riding bike go up on the step?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to see you, man, on the
Mute
wheelchair.
your mic, please, if you're not talking.
Come on.
Mute your mic.
Oh, I don't want to see you. That's how I go. You go do it.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Right.
See, where you there now, man of God, which part today? You still live out, man of God? You still there, Jamaica?
Man, overseas, man.
Okay.
Yeah, but what I'm saying now, Mr. P,
Yeah.
the reason why Jamaica would say like within the same flow or same direction, you have too much diehard people in everything. If you are diehard labor, you say you are diehard. Some people are willing to move to the change. That a problem.
Yeah, man, but I see him thing. But you there complain about that little while because you say you can't vote for me because me change too much.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If people were convinced and say, you're becoming a Jamaica, so I'm not going to vote.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that if me there Jamaica, that will be the problem. So you don't want you start explain to the people, the man, kind of because maybe I work for people who look on the same thing when I look on.
Yeah, man.
I mean, why the reason why you do that? Me just give you an eye opener.
Yeah, man. Me do it. You know, so everything when me do it for me people. Can me vote?
Someone's asking a question.
Yeah.
Most hated says, why did you left JLP, go to independent and to PNP?
You know, so me and them couldn't get along. Me and Dalrymple spirit never mesh. And just like if you live in one house and your woman now agree, it's best if you just move out. Yeah, man, I realized it wasn't the party for me still. Because I was PNP, you know. Devon McDaniel who introduced Jamaica Labour Party to me. Devon McDaniel come for me as a PNP and tell me, say, I believe that Paul Patmore is the right person for South Trelawny. So it was at that time when me because I'm really a people person, me can go out there and make things happen. Any party where me work, me can go out there go represent. The color of the shirt, most of the time, don't really mean nothing to when me look on it. Because if you put a thief in a orange shirt, you know, take him out of the green shirt and put an orange shirt on him, I see him thief, you know. Yeah, man, so me did have a problem with Dalrymple. Yeah, man, me did have a problem with Dalrymple. Dalrymple was my big problem. Me two we couldn't mesh. But me have to go back home still, because most of the time it's like me didn't want things to happen too fast. That was a mistake when me make. So the JLP for me was a mistake at the time, because I just that me didn't want things to happen too fast. Me did just look for the opportunity. If the opportunity come, because I always want to be a member of parliament or even a councillor. So it was just maybe if you wait, I just the opportunity when it come at the time, you know. The opportunity when it come at the time. And me check say, because I did used to PNP, me used to like Calvin Lynn, me did watch how Calvin Lynn behave. Me did always love Michael Manley. Me believe, me did follow enough people and believe say, boy, the two parties are the same. So when me go towards the JLP, now me realize right, are two different sitting on. The PNP start from the bottom, Virgin. The JLP start from the top. It's about the man up at the top. And then it take time and trickle down till maybe if you reach it down at the bottom, I say go. But the PNP bill from the bottom go up. So that's why we concentrate on it, vote at them. That little man, that we give them a power. The PNP is, the JLP is about the big man. So you have to be the vases and the chungs and the Mr. this and Mr. that. But when in the PNP, you know, we focus on, you see the little, that's why when you hear me say me a build house, me I talk about the lowest of them we a build house for. And that's where I start from. We start from the bottom go up. The PNP look out for the poor people. The JLP look out for the rich. I was too black to be part of the JLP. I was just too black. I was too poor. I wasn't educated enough. Maybe to some of the people. Too black. The community I come from, it was a little place called Hill 60. How could you come from Hill 60 and want to come be member of parliament for the JLP? I saw them look on the thing. You'd have to be a liar. So that is even the reason why Darimple now, even though Matt Dees would want to run, she a consider her son she want to give. Because it's not good enough. Most of them they don't look good enough for somebody from South Trelawny come run as member of parliament. You know? I hear someone ask, can anything come out of good come out of South Trelawny? Yes, man. But are we hold on with another? Are we hold on with another? Because Darimple get some of my people, some of my family for a hill. If he say no, he's not good enough. Him never get no degree. But financially, me I do 10 times better than a lot of persons who have the degree. So we have a track record for sure. Ask me what I can do, man. I make me show you. Them mongo can talk what they have in mind for do. I show me, I go show you. Me do a 3 water project me do in a Limas division. We do one run by Thompson Town. You never live out the time. But the one on a wire fence still a live and the one up a low river still a live. Me have a road, down a pen road. When me become turn councillor, a gravel road, dirt road, they have to go to a pen. And me go make, they know say tar can go up on them road there. And right now, the road we fixing at 2012 when me become councillor. A one patrol upon it, and a people throw mall at the roadside and cars they chuck them for a drive over in the drain. And kind of break off the roadside. Yeah, man, so I don't know, this it's not a play thing. I don't want to play thing, politician, this. I would never, me not see myself as a yes man, where me I go sit down and see somebody do wrong and continue to vote for them. That's why me call on my councillors, me call on me all of the church leaders. Me say, you know, really, I go sit down there, go there, go get her charge and just come back and just accept her just like that. As pastors, and I go sit down and make you one go to hell. You know, get up and tell her if you go repent. My people, my leaders, me justice of the peace, all of me pastors, me reverends, you know, I go sit down and just watch the woman go to hell. None of you not stand up and say, wrong, sin. Go and repent. When you see them say they want to come talk to students at school, you're not ready to speak to my students. If Spice, you are the people, pastors, say Spice can't talk to them. All Spice wanted to do is to come now. Spice reach a stage in her life where she realize that she can't continue like this and say, I want to go into schools now and tell young girls that bleaching and doing tattoo and doing breasts is not the way to go. And the pastor them reject her and say, no, you know, worthy because we hear you did a cuss bad word last year. But somebody get charged Friday and by Saturday they are welcome on the pulpit. They are welcome with open arms because what? Because when them come at church, they drop a little more offering than Patmore. And I saw the thing set. And that's one of the problems we have in Jamaica. There's nobody to cry out and say, sin a sin. We accept every little nastiness, we accept it in the name of money. And we want to be in the MP good book, or in the caretaker good book, or in the councillor good book. Nobody now call them out and say, wrong or wrong. Wrong or wrong, man. You cannot be afraid to when you see nastiness, you call out it as a pastor. But the minute you see one little girl come in a church and you hear saying they will a married man, the sermon become about the little girl, the 20-year-old or the 90-year-old walking in a church. But a politician can mislead and thief, and everybody expect him. So in Jamaica, we have two different type of sin. Just like in a church, a two set of sin we have. Sin for the rich, and say if I the rich man committee, I know sin. But if I like a poor girl committee, I sin. The play field no level neither in a church nor out a road. None at all. So I'm calling on the leaders not stand up for righteousness. Stand up, man, for righteousness, man. Make we ball out. Make we cry out. Jamaica can't continue like this. But the church people, the leaders, the mothers, the grandparents, have to start speak out against nastiness. Sin is sin. I know I'm going fornication. I know I'm going fornication is sin. When the politician them do wrong, don't support them. You love a party. So if as a minister, tell me say you love your party and you vote for your party, I'm good with that. But if you tell me right now, say Mama D your support, because I believe in her party. My grandmother used to say, show me your company and I tell you who you are. Mama D is supposed to come and apologize to Gaja. Gaja, me good, justice of the peace, me mayor, stand up and say, my mother would never do this. My mother would never do that. I believe my mother. She is so honest. I believe in my mother. And 1 year after, the mother come and say, I did it. I pay my fine and I'm ready to move on to the next election. Not so fast, Mama. You need to repent. Not so fast. You need to repent. Repent.
Repent and be baptized.
Yeah, man. Repent, man. Repent. And not until the pastor them start look by you and tell you, say, you know word if you go up on the rest of them. So anytime me tell you, say, when them come at church, whether a funeral they want to come, or they come give away our money.
Top up the screen.
Whether our money they come give away. They don't go to what they need to do. We need to put one little pulpit down there. So when the politician then come at church, they forget the little pulpit down at the bottom. So they talk this up. Because I tell the pastor, them say after you pray and anoint the pulpit there. That's why we want to start back. We want to have some miracle need to start happening back in our church. But some of the time we get some people are put up on the roster when you know if you go there. And that is the problem we have. So they not holy, they not business up there. So. Some of them are liars, some of them are thieves. They no business there. Right across Jamaica, right across the world, we need some pastors, those some hardcore pastors. We decide to say, come down. So that's why I join up right now and say, Mama D, you pay your 900,000 or your 10 days. Come down, man.
You soon come down, man.
Yeah, man, you must come down, man. You must come down.
You soon come down, man.
Yeah, man.
Like, man of God.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So, man of God, where you not come support the boss? Eh?
No man, Mama, man of God.
When last come out, man of God?
When the type of business like that, no that is.
So you never see me send a message to you.
a different thing we are talking about. We are talking about Paul.
Alright, a Paul time, you know.
So man of God, you don't think Mama D could have done more than what she done if she done anything?
We are talking about Mr. P now.
Alright, thank you, sir. Thank you. That's good. That's good.
So we better make everybody know the business coming here. We're not talking about that.
That's true.
Yeah, man.
Yes, so Mr. P.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, come little nearer to the phone, man of God. You ease a little bit.
Okay, right. So may I listen to the people them where the bad and all these things. So what about the 19 years where PMP you in there for?
Yeah man, but that was 19 years ago still, you know.
No, but the thing is, so remember
Me notice the labor them always bring up that
19 years ago, and you don't want to answer a question that is something that's happening now, but you're bringing back something from 19 years ago. You need to come down to.
No.
That's where we lose people.
No man, but a 19 year you talk about man of God.
Something a while ago. I refuse to answer the
But
man.
you bring back something 19 years ago. Not even 19 years, how many years ago? That's in the past.
What on the eve? What on the Mr. P? Man of God, the gentleman just asked you something. I refuse to answer the gentleman. But yet still you come with something and ask Mr. P say, what about the 19 year? You never get benefit out of the 19 year. Me and you talk now.
13 years. Man.
As two young youth to grow up in a South Trelawny, go wait a bit school together. You live up on the chill, me live down a wait a bit. In the 19 year, you never get no benefit out of it. Get out of what you have in power.
What type of benefit?
Then how you ask the man about the 19 year, the man just asks you a question.
No, the thing is, we don't understand both and the mic talking for the mic.
No, we understand what I want. We understand what I want. But you come if you ask Mr. P something when unnecessary.
Okay. Live ignorant brother. I know some things that ignorant.
No, but we're not ignorant. We're just attack. I'm not ignorant. We're just attack.
You can't answer the question that he asked you now, but you want to bring up something happened decades ago, and it's a problem. That's not fair.
Yeah man. I could hear what Greg has said.
All the way around.
Yes, Greg. Where you going, Greg?
Where you there, Mr. P?
Everything good. Soon come here, Jerry. I see you a long time. Yes, Greg. Where you going?
Yes, man. I just there later and listen to you live. I mean, me tell us straight, me is a labor, right? But you is a man who know a long time.
Yeah.
A war subdivision.
Yes.
Like you know me.
Yeah.
Like you might know me. The youth there, son named Kevin. Him know me, so yeah?
Yeah.
But where some of the people them to know, say, guess what? Politics is not war. It's not like first time. So sometime a man join your life and hear some people that say, you fi come down to if a man say something, and that's how politics run. Everybody have a freedom of speech of what they want explain or what they want bring out. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So everybody need a chance. So some people always say, you know fi say that you fi come down, you this, you that. Them things there. No need it for your life.
Understand all of that.
Yeah, man, we understand.
You refuse to answer the question that is present.
When time reach to you, may I talk to Mr. P now? Me just a talk, that's who no can hear. You see what I mean?
Fear is fear regardless.
Yes, then that's why fear is fear. Everybody needs to express what them have to express. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, Mr. P, just like you say, Mama D, a thief, we all know that. Politician overall. Donald Trump have 37 counts, a criminal, a felony, and they are still him as the president today. You see what I mean?
Yeah, man.
We all know say overall politician from day one before me I even born in a politics.
Yeah, man.
You see what I mean? It's very few come in and them know say guess what? They want good to my division and my people them. and me get a chance, and me I go do it. You see what I mean? Just like me members, me is a little boy, I go to WhatsApp school, me I carry a Brascoli book. Well, as a counselor, me I carry them from book to a school. You see what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Them, me know them demand there. Me can tell enough things where them demand there. Come in and do. You see what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Me I used to really follow politics like that, you know what I mean? Politics. But me grow up, my family, them a labor, right? So me join the bandwagon as them, you understand?
Yeah.
The youth, if me no vote for labor, right, me not go vote none at all.
Yeah.
Straight. You see what I mean?
Yeah, man.
But me appreciate if an MP come and me know say them a do good to my division where me come from. You see what I mean? Just like my road them, me know say the rumble not do nothing for the place.
Yeah, man. As a man from Warsaw though. Warsaw. You can you can just mention tell me one thing where Dalrymple do. You know, if we Warsaw division. We don't go South Trelawny, Warsaw and a whole.
Well, that's what I tell you say. You don't just hear me say it.
Yeah, man, me know. But me just most of the people me try. It might sound like because I just true we as a PNP.
No,
I just want something. Some of them want.
The rumble, I rule for so much years. When me there, cause the only election me no vote in are the 2020 election. For me know me can't vote, and this by election we go on one day.
Yeah.
I even for Geja election me come vote because Geja, everybody have them ways, but Geja my virgin like that.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
You see what I mean? Politician never give me no yet, because I look not for a politician. He's a youth, I work from long time. Many people will know me or might hear my voice for your life. Them I go say, yeah, I true.
Yeah.
Me run Carver cable for numerous years when you lock down your cable thing.
Yeah.
Me started to run Carver cable over here, so many people in that place know me.
Yeah, man.
Me don't look nothing for a politician, but as me I say, the rumble not do nothing good for the place. Me not appreciate how she run the place where I rule for so long. You understand?
Yeah, man.
So me not come by here because me a labor right now, I go bash PNP. So me just I say the PNP people them with them on your life, when a man come and them attack something, just give them a chance, let them just express them gratitude or whatever they want to say. Talk with them up on their mind. Don't rush them. Say,
yeah.
You come down. Because guess what? PNP alone can't make you win.
No, man, not at all.
If you win.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So it need everybody to know, say, if you are going to do the thing and you say, yeah, do it for South Trelawny, it's not about PNP alone.
Yeah, man.
Happy South Trelawny. Because if you win, Labour right a benefit from it.
Yeah, man.
The next person where I run for Labour right win, them still, PNP still have to benefit from it. Because guess what? This is our parish.
Yeah, man.
That's what we come from. You see what I mean?
You ever hear, all right, but as a Labour, you ever hear say one JLP for the past 9 years then? Mm-hmm. You ever hear a PNP benefit from Dalrymple?
Whole heap, man.
Yeah.
Whole heap.
Oh, we never hear of it.
Labour right? And me can't tell you say who.
No, man, Dalrymple me talk about.
Yeah, but me just tell you say whole heap over this division. That's something me know. For Mac days I run whole heap of PNP benefit.
No, man, Dalrymple me talk about. You
yes, man, whole heap.
You see a PNP get something and
get whole heap.
Boy, more than enough to see that. Unless you don't have to you give them and you get here and give them.
Paul, yeah, man. Paul, remember say me and you did there right there when time you used to be campaign manager for the Rumble, you know.
Yeah, man.
We know that only for PNP get help for Dalrymple same way. You see, I mean, we all know that, Paul.
No, man, me no know if no PNP get help. No, me no know if no PNP get help. Me know say Labour right get help. Me no know if no PNP get help.
PNP, man. Paul, you might not remember me, but I was right there. You see, I mean. One of them there, I mean, you know, say you pass and you heal me one evening, but the traffic did two right there, so.
Yeah.
But I want some new road there, so.
Okay.
Pass now your Jeep and you stop a bit
and hear me and you go through. You see what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So the next time you see me, you go remember, they go remind you, say Greg.
Alright.
Yeah, I go remind you with me the page where me have up on the thing with the bucket truck. So just remind that.
Yeah, okay.
So when time I see you, me and you have a chat on that.
Yeah,
but
man.
just the people them know, so make people come on your life, man, come talk, make everybody hear what go on, make people hear where you plan to do, than them a bash people. And them alone can make you win. You see what I mean?
We're not bashing nobody. We're not there for a while.
But I mean, you just jump up and...
No. But if you was listening the whole time, you would have known why I said what I said.
Me I listen long time from before.
So how you didn't hear when Cleve asked him the question and he refused to answer and change the subject and gone back in the days?
Guess what now? Let me tell you this. And Mr. P lecture this, so if a man the right this one, Mr. P asks him a question and him choose not to answer, Mr. P have to just answer whatever I want.
Okay, but you can't refuse to answer and then you go ask something when irrelevant. Totally irrelevant to what's going on here.
Yes, man, people have a right to talk. People
okay, but we don't want to hear about back then, because back then nobody right now.
That's not how
we are talking about how we can change. No, we can't change the past. We can change no. We can't change the past, so it's irrelevant.
Yeah, but we talk about everything. We talk about in the past, and you have to talk about in the past. Know what you're going to.
The past is not going to get us anywhere. It has not get us anywhere.
Oh.
Moving forward, we're not going to go back to the past, because if we go back to the past, we are going to repeat everything we live right now. We are going to repeat everything with PNP, and we're not going to get nowhere.
If let me tell you this, you see, as a person, you don't get this. You see, you only have one vote, just like I do.
That's not the point. The point is, the past is not helping anybody. The past is not going to help the JP or the PNP.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Why are we stuck in the past?
No,
Why are we stuck in the past?
People not going to talk about the present. Everybody settle down.
Alright, yeah, right.
Talk about the present, you have to talk about the past too.
The past is irrelevant.
Mr. P.
Yeah, man.
You set up the water system and all that.
If we're going to talk about the past, we had water 25 years ago when I left Jamaica. We had water in the pipes 25 years ago. So if we want to talk about the past, we can go way back and then we're not going to end. We're going to continue this hours and hours and hours. Now it's 2025, 25 years later, modern time now.
Sorry. What are the Eve? Eve, hold on a minute there, Eve. Hold on a minute. I have a special guest on the line right now. Yes, sir, Conrad.
Hi, how you doing, man?
Yeah, all is well, my brother. All is well. Just tell them who you are, and.
Okay, all right. My name is Conrad O'Brien, talk show host, broadcast journalist, News Star 93 FM. At the University of West Indies Mona campus, where I broadcast live from, and I decided to grace you with my presence this evening, my friend.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Because I've been watching you doing the good work, and certainly, you know, I heard the gentleman there, as a young man, on the feed, and he said that if he's not going to vote, if he's not going to vote Labour right, he's not going to vote.
Yeah.
But you know, and you asked him to basically outline any benefit that has occurred to the division or the constituency in a substantial way under Mama D, Mrs. Dalrymple Filbert, and he can't. And you know, this is the kind of quagmire that people say in a South Trelawny faces. When I hear from people who are older, they said that the only time that they have seen any benefit in South Trelawny was under two-person. And those two persons represented the PNP, under Mrs. Doreen Chen, and before her Stretch, Mr. the father of the athletes there. What's his name?
Linford. Yeah. But you have persons who tell you about a man called Bill Infante, and in truth, Brascoli did a lot too.
Yes.
Because I'm around from in 70s. I'm a 70s baby, so I never know Bill Infante. But as somebody mentioned about the exercise book, we used to get exercise book from Brascoli.
Yes, that's
And
true.
yeah, man. There's some basic things, and Lower primary and junior high. He was like Lower all school at the time. Him fight for we get to a building around there. And that's under the JLP and under the JLP. So you know, you have a few little things. But for the, one thing we know is that for the past 19 years, we don't really have anything for sure.
More than people talk about a cow being killed, curry cow there and so on. You know, that seems to be Mrs. Dalrymple legacy.
Yeah.
And we have to get rid of that kind of policy. It's no development policy. And, you know, one of the things, Paul, is that you are running on a legacy. You were the people that voted you in as an independent councillor. And the reason why they did that was based on the body of work that you would have carried on in the constituency before, certainly within the Lawmers division.
Yes.
And so they have something, a template to use to say, listen, Paul Patmore is a man of performance, and you know you have never left the community. That's your place. You're born there, and you continue to stay there with the people. So the people, as I said before, they have a body of work, performance, that they would be able to say, listen, boy, if Paul were able to do this,
tap up the screen, people. Tap up the screen.
On his own, so to speak.
Yes.
Then just imagine, you know, he being a part of a government, right? A government, a man who will not be afraid to talk for his constituency, a man who will go to Marky G and say, Marky G, hear what happened. The people of South Trelawny send me to Parliament, not to warm bench, but to defend them and to ensure that certain benefit is there. You have one high school or two high school in your constituency? Two?
Yeah, we're really three now. So we have Straw High. Yeah.
Straw High.
Yeah, man. We have Straw High. Also Albertown High. Yeah, man.
Straw High.
Straw High. Yeah, man. There's a school at Straw. We have Albertown High and Westwood. Westwood.
Oh, Westwood, you have a great high school in there. You have a great high school.
Yeah, man.
So Albertown, Troy, and
Westwood.
Yeah. For girls.
Yes.
So what happened? I'm sure that your mantra, Mr. Patmore, is to bring up Troy High and also
Albertown
high school there, Albertown, up to the level of the great.
Yeah, man, and the past students will tell you that they are up there now. Or some of our highs, we get some real good passes from both Albertown and Troy now. So maybe we don't. I wouldn't say it the way you say it. You know, I wouldn't say bring up to the. You know, yeah.
No.
I kind of understand what you are saying, but you know.
Don't be afraid. Westwood is creme de la creme. Creme de la creme over the years, right? It's not now. So the truth is that while Troy and Albertown, they are holding their own, you know, but certainly you want to bring them up to par with the Albertown, and absolutely nothing wrong with that. There is a different skills, there's different aspect of those schools. For example, you may want to look at them to basically say, all right, they are strong in the vocational area and so on. You want to expound on that. But there's nothing wrong with you basically identify that, like Immaculate in Uptown, Kingston, St. Andrew, you have the similar kind of school within your constituency, and you want to ensure that your other high school are bring up to par. And there are reason for that. Reason for that, you know. Westwood for girls basically get some of the top pass in the island. The truth is that Troy and Albertown, they get students who are barely literate. So that is in some cases that are barely literate. probably still struggling with phonics, identifying sounds of words, and so on. So your teachers at Albertown and Troy High, they are really working magic, and we are familiar with that. I am in the know. You know, even the other day, a school that one of the former top principal in St. Andrew, she had to go into that school because that school gets a cohort of 7th graders that about 90% of them were performing at maybe grade 1, grade 2 level, and they had entered high school. So nothing is wrong with that. I know that you are trying to be politically correct, but this is how you're going to bring up those schools up to the standard, because again, Westwood is one of our most outstanding high school in Jamaica, not just in Trelawny, in the rural parishes, but across Jamaica. Westwood stand tall.
Yes.
You know, it's the school of Senator, oh my goodness, she speak on environment, my very good friend. Oh my God, what is happening to me tonight?
It's also the school of Marissa Darimpo also.
Yes, Marissa as well. I think my good friend Annette Parchment is also a past student of that school.
Yes.
Annette over in North Trelawny as well.
North Trelawny, yeah.
You know, I was talking to Senator Fraser Binns. She's a past student of that school. Did you know?
No.
Were you aware?
No.
Yes, she is. She is indeed. So, you know, maybe you need to engage Sophia to actually come into the constituency and do a walk through with you.
Yes.
You know? The school, they still wear their hats, right?
Yes.
Yes. So,
come on, and they're doing continue to do well. Yeah, they continue to do well.
Very well. But there are some other things, Paul, that I listen to you, and I'm quite impressed with you, because you seems to be a man and a mission. You are determined in getting South Trelawny on the map. You are saying that, listen, for too long, you know, South Trelawny is just there or thereabout, but you want to really put them in the spotlight.
Yes.
At this time. And those are some of the reasons why you're saying to the people, listen, come out and vote for Paul Patmore. I also heard you with something, Paul, that I really admire, and I wish other representatives would really put themselves out there and say this. You're saying that, listen, this first term here, you're out there, you're begging the people to say, give me the opportunity. But the second term, you're saying that, listen, the people, you will be performing and you will put your record out there and you will say to the people, say, listen, this is what I'm asking you to vote on. I don't know that if the people could want a more strident position from a person who is offering themselves to say, listen, give me the opportunity to represent you. The people of South Trelawny, you know, have to say, listen, we want a piece of the pie. We want a piece of the pie. There was a mantra there set by the People's National Party and Portia's MC Miller, the 2030 vision. After the party leave office, it's coming like that was basically thrown in file 13. And you're saying to the people of South Trelawny, here it is, let's work for that vision. Certainly, we won't be able to get there for 2030. But you're saying that, listen, whether it is 2035 or whatever, you want South Trelawny to contribute to that in a big way. You have so many things there, right? South Trelawny is a part of the bread basket. I think the most importation of yam is out of South Trelawny.
Yeah, out of South Trelawny. Yes.
You know, so all those things, when you look at it, and remember now that the yam is coming out of South Trelawny, but there are other things. You're exporting the yam in its rawest form. But there are things I heard you talk about, Paul, that you want to get into the whole business of value added. You know,
yes.
How do you get that? And those are things that will be able to create good jobs. So the youngsters who are doing agriculture and so on, and a number of other things, say at the Troy High School, Albertown High School, they will be able to get into good paying jobs, even if they don't matriculate to university. But the training aspect, because a lot of new enterprise are coming on stream that people don't have to go to university. But just by way of training, they will be able to earn decent income so they can suffice a woman and their children, wife and children. You know, and those are the things that I hear you out there, Paul, basically batting for. Yeah. And I know a lot of people may be saying, but Conrad, here's the thing. You're a journalist, you're a broadcaster, but you sound like you're a PNP man. And I don't mind. I don't mind, because here I am. If I hear of a JLP person basically put forward this kind of mantra, this ambitious plan for their constituency, I would have to say, listen, boy, you know, I don't mind endorsing it. But right now in South Trelawny, based on, and you hit a raw nerve there again, Paul, when you talk about the church. Here is it. Gallery Plaza had wrong the people of South Trelawny, and just walk back in there, and you made a very good point. A young lady, Spice, who said, listen, I want to go into the school and show that there's another way. The church basically went against her and said no, and she had to pull out. And you have somebody who is sitting in the highest house of the land, the parliament, who have wronged the people, basically woodwink the Jamaican people, use the taxpayers' money in a wrong way, and she come and just turn her role, and Andrew Wallace put her back in there as candidate. No, sir. Not right at all.
Yeah. But before you run, Sir Conrad,
I want you to talk to me.
Yeah, but what happened? You mentioned when you touch on the schools, and I know, say boy, you wake up a little anxiousness when you mention about the schools. I have 3 schools. But how are we gonna deal with this? Because come June, July, you're gonna all the 90s, all the students that you will pick out around 200 students that get 90s, and you're gonna send them to Westwood.
Mm-hmm.
And then you will send me some down by Troy or so, with the average in the 20s and 30s. And then you tell me that the playfield is level. So you give me 200 students reading. We might be reading in the grade 3 level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, so what you use for judge? Because you are judging because Westwood might get 90% of the students get 5 CXCs and over. But you're not looking on it in a way. I judge success like 100% of my students at Troy now move from reading at grade 3 level or the level that they are. When they leave school, they might read at grade 10 or 11. So that's a greater pass mark to me. Because you give me a child, you send a child down to try reading at grade 1 level. But by the time he leave grade 8, by the time he reach grade 11, he's reading at grade 11 level. At that level.
And that's the point I'm making. That's the point I'm making. That listen, that's why I made the point that listen, what happened? Westwood High School, a school like Westwood, and we're using Westwood because we are talking about Trelawny. But we could use Immaculate, for example, right? We could use St. Andrew High School in St. Andrew as well, where they receive much of the top pass, the average in the 80s, 90s, right? A few may be below that. So the schools that really like a Troy High or so, that really get students who are coming in at say grade 1 or grade 3 level, and at the end of the day they are up to this grade 11 standard. They may not come out with the 6 or 7 passes, but certainly the teachers must be commended because they really and truly, if you ask me, they have actually performed even much more better than the teachers who get students who come in at average of say 80s and 90s. So I agree. I'm agreeing with you. But the point I was making is that, listen, you have a school inside the constituency that turning out that level of student there with the 6, 7, the 10 CSEC and so on.
Yeah, man, we are happy. We are extremely happy, yeah. And we have to celebrate them, you know?
Yeah, not taking away anything from Troy or Albertown, because Albertown and Troy get students at a lower level. When you look at what the teachers are able to do, you have to take your hat off to them in a big way, because they are really performing beyond the call of duty. So I acknowledge that. But there's a thing that we can do that I would suggest, and I think Ronnie Thwaites, former Minister of Education, it was something that he was pushing. What you could do to level the playing field, because a lot of time when you get students and you mix the students now that are performing at a particular level, then what you do, you force those who come in at a lower level to basically come up the curve. So how you could fix that now, Mr. Patmore, is to place student based on their geographical location. So the students who are closer to whichever school, you would put them there, because what you would be doing, you would also be saving in terms of parents who may not have sufficient resources, but they have to send a student across parish. Because the students are saying that, listen, I want to go to that school or that school. So the plant infrastructure needs to be up to standard. So you need to have proper lab at, say, Troy and Albertown. Ensure that they have the similar infrastructure like any other school. So the parents now wouldn't have to say that, listen, I want my child to be going to this other high school because of what they have. Because in the main, it is really because of the plant infrastructure that a number of the schools have, why they are able to perform better. So you could start with that, and I believe that's where we need to start. Really place the students at the school that are closer to their address, their homes. That's where I would begin in order to sort of level this playing field. So we'd start with the infrastructure of the school plant. Ensure that all the school plants are outfitted with the similar apparatus, right? And then you place the students closer to home where they are, and you would start to level the playing field from that point of view.
Yes, yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that, Mr.
Yeah, man, it's a great idea. But you know that the parents, you want to say something, Cliff?
Yeah, I think you should carry Mr. Wright, Lincoln Wright. He's the president of the Teachers Association.
Yes.
He's a very bright guy. I think you could carry him on your team too, and let him assist you towards the schools too.
Yes.
I don't even know.
Yeah, man. I know. Linville was a principal at Troy. Linville start Troy School, you know.
I think he's the president of the Teachers Association.
Victor's brother.
Yeah, man. Yes. Yeah, man. He started Troy. He started Troy High.
Yeah. He's now the principal at
William Nib. Yeah.
So he's a brilliant guy.
Yes, man.
And I think you should have him on your.
Oh, a man from South Trelawny too. You know, me crazy over South Trelawny people. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But it's good. So how the politics look for you? How the seat count? How you seeing it now?
That's for me?
Yes.
Well, certainly the last count that I look at, I'm looking at the PNP in the 40s. Because there are a number of other seats that have now come in play that look as if the PNP could be taking those. So I'm seeing a clear victory over the 32 for the People's National Party, but certainly a number of seats are in play, such as your seat, South Trelawny there. You have your neighboring constituency, Northeast Manchester. That's also in the offing of the People's National Party. So those are pickups with the PNP, and with the wind blowing in favor of the PNP. You also have going into St. Andrew. You have KD Knight's daughter there, Stacey Knight, who really and truly I would not be ruling out come election night, because for the first time in a long time we see Northeast St. Andrew really getting a lot of work. There are some diminishing return that we are seeing from Delroy Chuck. He is not as mobile as he used to be, and certainly, it's always a shoe-in for him. So when you look at that, you look at down in St. Anne, Gabriella is doing exceptionally well there. That is one that I've already penciled in for the PNP. I've taken that out of the lean PNP to win PNP. That is solidly there. Yeah. In terms of your seat now is lean PNP. You are Northeast Manchester, you are now lean in PNP. Yeah. So I am seeing that kind of movement there. But if you want us to look at some of the seats, then look at what is happening. So the PNP has 14 seats in Parliament now. But the PNP is not going to start election day with 14, as it were. And let me explain what I mean. In 2020, there was what we call an anomaly, because there were things that were happening in the PNP, the divide and the COVID and all sorts of things. And so those things were favored the Labour Party. And then at the time also, there was some amount of shine on the ball of Andrew Holness. That shine has now gone off the ball, and so on. He is now uncertified Prime Minister. Corruption is at a fever pitch level now under his watch, and so on. So a number of things has changed. On the other hand, PNP, Mark Golding is on the rise. The poll has shown where he has overtaken Andrew Holness in terms of favorability and so on. He's also squeaky clean. His filing has been certified year over year, and not just certified, but gazetted and published out there. On the other hand, the JLP cannot boast that record with their leader. So that is a plus for the PNP there. But back to where the PNP will be starting. With that 14, when you look at the others that they will be starting with, you're talking about the 3 seats in Westmoreland. Westmoreland is back in the column of the People's National Party solidly. Yes. From the polls after polls, also bringing up the rear there is Hanover. The PNP solidly will be getting those 2 Hanover seats. So you talk about a pickup there, those that pick up of about 5 there, 2 in Hanover, 3 in Westmoreland. Then you go now to Westmoreland, to St. James. St. James, basically, I am looking at 3 out of St. James, but I'm prepared to call 2 right now, which is Dr. Harden and the Deputy General Secretary, Nikisha Burchell. Those 2 for the People's National Party, but also Central St. James is one that I think that young Allen will be able to pick up, the lady who speaks now on tourism. Right, so look, that's how the thing moving. And I'm going through roughly one evening. I will sit down with you, or certainly Monday for persons who are listening here. Tuesday I'm going to be discussing this in a fulsome way, and my program I'll be joined by a political analyst to deal with it. I'll be having Head Boy, and we'll be going through all the seats with a fine-tooth comb, and basically put a lot more meat on the bone. But for tonight, I'm just going to go through roughly. So we talk about 3 coming in for St. James there. Yeah. 3 coming in for St. James. We're also looking at Trelawny now, where North Trelawny is back in already. That is already penciled in And of course, South Trelawny with Paul Patmore, from all indication, based on what I'm seeing, that's a seat that should I call it now, Paul?
I think you can call it. I think you can call it. You know, I must Patmore have to do something. Uncle Patmore can't lose that seat now. It's not for the JP to win, you know. A Patmore have to lose it. Patmore might have to come and do something and mess it up.
Good. So we're talking about a pickup on that southern belt there, coming across into northeast Manchester with Valwyn coming through. So those are pickups there. Also going back into the wider Manchester now, of course, Mayor Donovan Mitchell, that's a done deal there in central Manchester.
That's a done deal, yeah.
And Peter Murcutt Bunting will be back in Garden House, as a member of Parliament, and back into the security portfolio as minister by way of being an MP. So those are pickups there. Those are pickups. Then you come back now into Clarendon. No, into St. Elizabeth. St. Elizabeth, there will be 3 out of 4 in St. Elizabeth. 3 out of 4 in St. Elizabeth. Southeast St. Elizabeth, where Norman Scott is, he is going to be taking that one home from Mr. Witter, and certainly Clyde Green will be going back to his law practice because the teacher there. The teacher will be taking that seat as well, because once you have a victory and a swing going towards the PNP, then certainly those 2 St. Elizabeth seats normally come in. So there will be 3 out of 4 for St. Elizabeth, because of course Northeast St. Elizabeth will be home and dry, already home and dry in the winning column with young attorney at law Zalika Jess. All right. So I don't know if anybody is doing the tabulation. So those seats will be. That's what our St. Elizabeth will look. Then we come into Manchester now proper, and there will be an additional. Well, I mentioned Manchester. There will be those pickup of South Manchester, Central Manchester, Northeast Manchester, and of course the Bastion itself, Northwest Manchester. So I'm seeing 4-0 out of Manchester. For the first time, Manchester in 32 years, Manchester will be getting all 4 constituencies, because indeed I am calling without any reservation. I am calling Northeastern Manchester for businessman Valentin Wint. The seat there, so much work have gone into that seat. There is actually, as a matter of fact, the JLP is in our tailspin now, because they can't even find a credible candidate to put up there. That is how much Northeast Manchester have slipped away from the Jamaica Labour Party. So I'm calling that. I'm calling that. Then we come now to Clarendon. In Clarendon, of course, you know that Cousins will be holding that in a big this seat in a big way. Richard Azan will be going back to Garden House as the minister, and he will be having ministerial portfolio responsibility in terms of works. So I'm calling that one for Richard. Absolutely, right now there are major confusion inside that constituency, because Newbie is not cutting it as they would like to. Also, there is a disunity there because Young Dunkley was called to a meeting, and I understand that he didn't even turn up to that meeting. And I'm understanding that his father, Carlton, who is a good friend of mine, is not a happy camper as well. So therefore, there's a lot of problem in that constituency there of over in Clarendon. So I expect Richard Azan to have a comfortable victory come election day in that seat. And also it will be working in tandem with Wavell Hines. North Trelawny, North Clarendon, Is it North Clarendon there? Yes?
Yes.
Aristale OC, that will be back in the column of the People's National Party. So there will be an extra pickup there of 2 in Clarendon. Over in Southeast Clarendon, a constituency that I'm very, very familiar with, it is pregnant for a victory. But I think seeing Barneswell have a lot of work to do. I'm getting some complaint there from a number of people within the constituency that is visibility need to step up quite a bit, you know. Communities such as Eltham Park that has quite a bit of PNP vote inside there. The people are complaining that they're not seeing him and he's living in the community. The youngsters are saying that he needs to have much more presence there. I don't know if he will have sufficient time to basically do the work and overtake Purnell Charles Jr. But as it is at the moment, I would call that one for Purnell Charles Jr. But I'm not seeing it as an impossible task for seeing Barneswell to do work. But at the minute, I would basically pencil that one in the green column for the Jamaica Labour Party. Then you move up to, well, I should have talked about that one, Dr. Dixon. I think he is on the ground. He has done a lot of work there, and I'm prepared to say that he has an excellent chance. However, Morgan is the Minister of Work, and I gather that he's on the ground now. He is back on the ground doing quite a bit of work. So I'm seeing that one as a toss-up, and it could go either way. Morgan could retain it, as well as Dr. Dixon could basically create an upset there. Right, upset there at election night. But as it is at this point in time, I would say that the Minister of Work, he being the Minister of Work, and back on the ground, doing a lot of work inside there, then I would have to say it's lean JLP at the moment, but any dice could play, especially if we have a 10% swing or so going towards the People's National Party.
Yeah.
Going towards the People's
National
Party.
You had mentioned Senton. Somebody asking about Senton. You mentioned Senton already?
Yes, I did mention Senton. I did mention that there would be
just Gabby alone I didn't mention.
Gabby, there will be a pickup there for Gabby, and also Young Williams doing a lot of work. But remember now, we're talking about seats that I am saying that I expect to be sure calling that those seats are leaning PNP or gone for the PNP. As it relates to young Williams there, your good friend Paul.
Yes.
Danishka. Right? Danishka. She's doing a lot of work. She's doing a lot of work there and could very well create an upset. But at the moment, I would say that one, based on the history and so on, and the overall work that she has to do, I would say that it is lean JLP, but we could see upset with a 10% movement, 10% or more movement in favor of the People's National Party. So, and also down there in Northeast Senton, where Dr. Simpson is, Ryan Simpson, that's another seat that at the moment I would say it's lean JLP, but one has to bear in mind that is not Shaheen there anymore, and Mati Samoda is not the most exciting candidate. So anything could happen there, but I would basically give the edge to the Jamaica Labour Party at this time. I'd have to give the edge to them at this time. So all in all, I'm calling Gabby's seat. So there would be a pickup there. There would be a pickup there in St. Anne for the PNP. So at the moment, I'm prepared to pencil in.
Yeah. So you move over to St. Mary then. You got to
St. Mary. St. Mary is going to be a clean sweep for the PNP. Clean sweep.
So we won't see. We're gonna see finally see the back of Montague.
Well, remember, that Montague, there are some dynamics there, and let us look at that Western St. Mary seat. Western St. Mary, in the local government election, the PNP went in with 0, and now the PNP has the majority in councillor there. You have Big House there,
yes.
The councillor called Big House, forgot his proper name now. We call him Big House. You also have the mayor Fitzroy, right? Fitzroy Wilson, and you have Byfield, young Byfield there. So there was a pickup of 3 in the local government election. So it's now 3-2 over there by way of council, and the PNP would have taken that seat had it been a general election based on the outright numbers in the local election. And so Bobby, and the other thing is that seat is a weather vane seat. So with a victory, with the PNP impregnable for victory, that seat will definitely come over. It's a similar thing that will play out in St. Elizabeth, in Southwest, and in Southwest and North and Southeast and Northeast. Southwest and Northeast St. Elizabeth, right? So those 2 seats work in tandem, and that is why I call 3 for St. Elizabeth. So the similar thing will come across over in St. Mary. So it's 3-0 for St. Mary. Then we move over to further east, still in the east, over in St. Thomas. Let's go to Portland first. Portland, I expect that night when the dust is settled, I expect it to be 1-1 over there in Portland. I don't know if Doreen Campbell will be able to topple Darrell Vaz, but certainly Isaac Buchanan will be the next member of parliament for Eastern Portland. Okay. Eastern Portland. So I'm calling that 1-1 at the moment. But the good thing, here the other thing that is happening now with the PNP. The PNP has some candidates in seats now that are very, very competitive. So even though one may not be able to call those seats at the moment, they will be so much underground in holding the candidate feet to the fire. So the candidate, that JLP candidates that will be now ordinary, able to be roaming all over the place, they won't have that luxury this time around. Because even in St. Thomas, as we move over to St. Thomas, I've already penciled in Rosemary Shaw over in Eastern St. Thomas. But then you come to West St. Thomas now, you have a very formidable candidate in the former mayor there, Ryan Williams, who is the candidate there. He is an out-and-out Western St. Mary man, born and bred in the area. He's a good councillor, and certainly there's some amount of shine that rub off the ball of James Robertson as well. Yeah. So Williams will be holding him at bay, and I would not be surprised if we have some upset along there. But for the purpose of the analysis here, I will call that Western St. Mary seat for the Labour Party and James Robertson at the minute. So I am seeing 1-1 over there in St. Mary. 1-1. I'm sorry, St. Thomas. St. Thomas, you know. And then, so where are we now? We're into...
Go to St. Andrew. Yeah, what do you think about over in Derek Simit old seat?
All right, let's start from the east of St. Andrew. East rural St. Andrew. Young attorney at law, Peter King, he is going to be the next member of parliament. The Speaker of the House will be going home. So the PNP will be winning that seat because had it been a general election in the local, the PNP would have won that seat. So the PNP is going to bring out.
I never know that. I never know that.
Yeah, man, she had lost. So the PNP.
How was it? How was the count? How much seats she lose by? How was it?
The PNP, that speak, the Kentire division,
yes,
that basically gave the PNP the Kingston and St. Andrew Corporation by way of the tie.
Okay.
The PNP pick up that seat, and the PNP also won the Harborview division, which is a massive division. So once the PNP maximize its vote in that, maximize its vote in Kentire as they do, and pick up in the other divisions. The other divisions there, then it will be all over by the shout for the People's National Party. So I'm calling that one for young attorney at law Peter King, okay. Right? We call it one. I'm calling it for him. And then you move from there now to you come into the center of Kingston. So we're talking about, of course, Philip Paulwell is home and dry, East Kingston and Port Royal. Then you look at Central Kingston now, the former senior superintendent of police, right? SSP. Yeah. A man who also acted as deputy, as assistant commissioner. He will be Stephen McGregor. He will be taking back that former Michael Mandy seat for the People's National Party, Central Kingston. So the PNP will be picking up those two there. We're picking up those two, and then we move into where we go. Where we know, of course, Julian will be back in the Parliament. So Julian will be back in, and then you move now to Grand Office. We move.
To Derek Smith seat.
Well, let's go further up in the hill. In the hills there, Cuthbert Flynn.
Yes.
Over in West Rural St. Andrew. That's where we find Joan Gardner Webley. Joan Gardner Webley is a known quantity. She's a long-standing campaigner. I gather that she's doing a lot of work. Cuthbert is having issues up there with her own people. You know, she has a tendency to be rude. She curse off a lot of her people. She's captured and taped using a lot of expletives and so on and so forth to her own worker. Don't know if that is enough to basically hand the seat to Joan Gardner Webley. It's one that I am not prepared to call yet, because I gather that Joan is doing a lot of work, but Cuthbert Flynn is there. It's a constituency that lean more to the Labour Party. Of course, Paul Buchanan, who is now running against the Prime Minister down there in West Central St. Andrew, he won that seat and he put a lot of work inside there. The string was with the JLP at the time when Paul lost. The string is now with the PNP, so any card could play there. But right now, I think it is lean. It's lean in I would carve it in the column of lean JLP.
Okay.
You know, but anything could happen there. And then we move over to Northwest. Is it Northwest? Not Northwest St. Andrew? That's where we find Ethne Miller Simpson.
Yes.
Ethne Miller Simpson, who we are seeing on our phones, you know, in social media, doing a lot of work on the ground. And here where the rubber hits the road now. The former council, now MP, Dwayne Smith, he is not Derek. He is not his father. He is not well liked in there, and he doesn't have a body of work under his belt. As a matter of fact, he has been a very poor councillor, so much to the point that in the by-election, he was not able to bring out 2,000 people. I think he polled about 1,800 and so. And I can tell you that the Jamaica Labour Party itself has concern about him being the candidate there. So there has been concern about whether or not they should have him stay there as the candidate. So I think that for a long time, the PNP has a glorious chance of taking that seat, taking that seat there. Ethne is there on the ground. Again, I don't know how resourceful she is, if she's getting the kind of support, financial support from her donors and so on, to mount a very, very challenging campaign against Smith. Because remember, recently Smith got about a $2 billion contract to provide food within the hospital. So he has a war chest going into that election. But will that be sufficient to basically keep the seat? And what is the support that Ethne will get from the party itself, and is she sufficiently resourced to mount a very, very challenging campaign in that seat? But based on the performance of the former minister of finance in the constituency, no work is on the ground to show. And also the new MP there, Smith, he is not a man who have any much work to show as well. So again, the PNP has a glorious chance in that constituency, but I will have to say that it is lean JLP at the moment. You know, until the day when we see more, we drill down on the numbers and we look at some more thing there, I would have to say that it's lean JLP at the moment.
Okay.
But Ethne is a formidable candidate in there.
Hold on, Sir O'Brien. Yes, Cliff.
Yes, I just want to know, what's your name, Brian?
O'Brien, Conrad O'Brien, sir.
O'Brien, Conrad.
And which station do you work for? Which social media?
New Start 93 FM.
Okay, I think this clip gonna pass on to Cliff Hughes, and hope he can take it up and debate a little bit on it and see if you're right.
You take it up to Cliff Hughes?
Yeah, I would love him to take it up. I don't know if I'm going to send the clip to him, and I hope he can take it up sometime on his show and give us a next perspective.
Absolutely. No issue with that. But you also have to bear in mind, you know, Cliff had booked me. I've weighed in on the polls that they have done, and the last poll that they had, well, not the last one, the one prior to the last one, second to last poll that they had basically invited me to be a part of their discussion. And when I was basically promoted in the newscast to come on, they said that they receive a number of calls. They receive calls from some of their listeners, such as people like Cleveland up in the hills and so on, who are Rockstone Labourite and don't see further than their noses and so on. So what happened? They succumbed to the pressure because they said that I'm a PNP host. So they, you know, and I don't know what that have to do with whether you're a PNP or a JLP host to basically give proper analysis. Because if you listen to me, you hear I'm not here chomping at the bit and saying that PNP is going to be winning 63 constituency. I'm giving you, I am but in my point by my argument with a lot of things. For example, let's look at the Prime Minister's constituency, where you have Paul Buchanan there. Almost Donald Buchanan, but Paul Buchanan is there. Here is the thing in that constituency now. And listen to me carefully on this. While anyone who work their salt, you would have to pencil it in terms of the favorite for the Prime Minister. However, However, that constituency, it has some very, very good PNP vintage inside there. From its outset with Mr. Steve Wright, who was the first member of parliament down there, right? And you have A.J. Nicholson, was a two-term member of parliament there. He left there, and I think it's up to him. Then you have Holness went in there. We must also bear in mind that the election before Patrick Roberts went in there, right? You had Dr. Blake, Warren Blake, won the constituency. He was actually in as the MP, and it was a cluster that they rerun, and basically Andrew Holness won that cluster, and he became the member of parliament. After that, you have Patrick Roberts there. Patrick was very competitive in the first election, and he didn't do too badly in the second election. After that, it was downhill, and as far as I'm concerned, the People's National Party did the people of that constituency a disservice to have Patrick Roberts in that constituency for so long, because what he became was just a holding candidate. You know, you could call the election, even call it for Prime Minister Holness even before the election called. Now you have a Paul Buchanan that is a real hard-nosed fighter inside the constituency, and there is a credible pathway for a victory for Paul Buchanan. However, hear me carefully. I have penciled it in for the Prime Minister. I would have to see Paul come in as a major upsetter, but there's a pathway there. The Mullines division is a very strong bastion of the People's National Party. That division has about 12,000 to 12,000 registered voters in there, and it polls high. So if Paul is able to bring out 6,000 out of that 12,000 election day, then trust me, the Prime Minister could be in serious trouble. Because if he comes out of Mullines with 6,000 votes, then he could pick up the additional vote from the other division, and Prime Minister Holness could be in trouble. But as I said, I definitely call it for the Prime Minister going into the election. So the Prime Minister is in there as the favorite.
Right,
were any that will leave out?
No, man, that's it. I think that should be it.
That's it. That's it. So all in all, we look at St. Catherine.
St. Catherine. Yeah. St. Catherine. You're right, Kevin. Yeah.
St. Catherine, the PNP will be getting with the JLP failing to get the gerrymandering and so on, and get the 15 parish, which they were hoping it's going to be back. Portmore will be fully orange. All 3 seats will be going to the People's National Party. Raymond Price will get a second bite of the cherry in Parliament, and of course, Dr. Dawes will be a first-time member of Parliament. Big Rob will be sent home, and of course, you know that when it comes to South Trelawny, South St. Catherine, Fitzjackson is Mr. Patmore. So I'm calling without any doubt 3-0 for the People's National Party over there in Portmore. Then you move now to, of course, Damien will be winning. Damien will be taking back that constituency there, down in Linstead and so on. He will be coming home with a sizable majority. And also Natalie Nita Headley Natalie Nita Garvey will be back home and dry in her usual self. Denise Daly will also be back. So all in all, and of course, on the JLP side, you will have Babsy. Babsy will retain her seat, and Andrew Wheatley, will retain his seat as well. Up there where Christopher Tufton is, Christopher Tufton. I gather a PNP candidate up there doing some work, but I expect Tufton to retain his seat as well over there in St. Catherine. So unless you have major upset, I'm just seeing where the PNP will be picking up those two seats over there in Portmore. But outside of that, I expect St. Catherine to basically, remain as is outside of those two pickup over there in Portmore.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Dr. Wall is also a Farm 11 candidate against Warmington down there in Northwest. Is it Northwest?
Yes.
Whatever this constituency is. Over there in they're taking Old Harbour and all those. Warmington has seen the better days. You know, he has a mobility problem as well. He's not enjoyed the best of health these days either. And I think that a lot of people are saying that, listen, they're prepared to give young Dr. Wall a chance. Remember now that he won the Old Harbour South Division in a big way that take in a major chunk of the constituency, such as Old Harbour Bay and its environs. And he's in there working very, very hard. So that, while it is lean JLP, but I'm seeing where there's a toss up there, and we could see the ushering of young medical doctor Wall in that constituency. Yeah. You know, creating a major upset election night against Clifton Warmington. You know that's his name, right? Clifton.
No, I never know.
I mean, Clifford. His name is Clifford. You know, he's not a lover of the name. And guess what? I understand that he has major fallout with the organization that he holds a senior rank in, and all of those things may be playing against him. Not going to go any further than that.
Yes.
Yes, you know.
Yeah, man. Hold on, Cleve still want to say something more.
What would you say after election night and the day after election and this tape rewind and you lost? What would you say?
What would I say? Well, I would just simply say that the people have spoken. Remember, remember that what we do, certainly, we look at. I am not an armchair media man, right? I am a man who go on the ground. Mr. Patmore will tell you that I've journeyed. Why I'm giving Paul Patmore edge, you know. I have journeyed into South Trelawny. I have done my finding with the people in various areas down there, and I'm able to make my prediction objectively. Not saying that anything is cast in stone.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, it never over until the fat lady sings. But and also as an on-air person, somebody on the ground, I am feeling the shift on the ground, the shift of the Jamaican people. I am picking up something akin to when Portia Simpson Miller won a clear 2/3 majority in 2011, 2012.
Yeah.
There, you know, and I am a Manchester man. I'm from Manchester. My vote is in central Manchester, Grove Road. Peter Bunting and I normally vote at the same polling station, the same polling division there. And I remember in 2011, 2012, going into that election there, Darrell Vaz was the treasurer for the Jamaica Labour Party. And he said that, listen, the JLP has never ever being cash richer cash wise. You know, he was the treasurer then. And he said that they will be ramping home the victory. There was a massive meeting in Mandeville Square. Cark to the bone. You understand? You know when a man say, a dance cark, can't find a buckle with a cark? That was the kind of meeting that the JLP was able to throw down in Mandeville Square. And was said that shirt was given out.
You have the money stored.
Hold
on, please.
Let me just finish and then you come in. And what happened? Monies were given out to people like, whoa, wrapped in T-shirt. I don't know if you know Mandela well, but around Manchester Avenue there, to the back of the market, the morning after that meeting,
yeah, man, I was at that meeting.
NWA, National Solid Waste Management Authority, that have enough truck to pick up green shirt that laid in the street there. And that is exactly what I'm feeling and picking up at this time. The people had gone past Andrew the Wholeness at this time. He is now suffering from diminishing return. And that is why you have quiet discomfort quietly in the Labour Party, and people are saying to him now, go as early as you can and see if you can salvage anything, because the longer you stay, the worse it will be. I was talking to a young man the other day, right, who had voted for the Jamaica Labour Party in the last election, and you know what he said to me? He said to me that if Andrew Wallace even give every single Jamaican a house now, the die has cast, he will lose the next election. So that is what is happening. Poverty has basically gone up under this Labour Party for 9 years. The crime has gone up over. When you do the poor rating of the crime numbers, even though George Davis said that P.J. Patterson was the murder prime minister, P.J. Patterson average over 14 years is 900 plus. High, because we don't want one Jamaica to lose their life. But when you look at wholeness average over 8-9 years, it is 13, almost 1,400 people murder per year. So we have to put all of those in the balance. We were promised 5 in 4. We are now suffering from a diminishing return. The Jamaican economy went finished in recession. The 2 final quarter of 2024. Right? When you look at the cumulative decline, it was 5.3%, 3.8, and 3.5, and 1.8 respectively. So those are some of the things that wholeness have to basically hug. In addition to that, as I said, poll after poll show corruption.
YouTubers, please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe. Those on YouTube, please subscribe.
So let's hear from the gentleman.
Yes, Cleve. What are you saying?
The JLP now is showing a different poll from you, so let's hear it play out.
Mr. Patmore is over an hour past the time.
Yes. No man, it blew that. He's saying that it blew that. He's talking about the blew that poll. That is showing that the JLP is leading. If Andrew Wallace don't believe that poll, don't believe that poll, Cleve. If Andrew Wallace believed that poll, he would call the election.
He would absolutely call it.
Yeah, man.
The most credible poll is the Dan Anderson poll. And the Dan Anderson poll showed the PNP at the last outing at 5.5 percentage points ahead. That's a good lead. And what happened? What happened is that those 4 percentage points that the PNP had dropped, they did not go to the JLP. They went back into the uncommitted. And I'll tell you this, Cleve. Once the election is called, you're going to see the PNP bumped up by about 4 to 5 percentage points in the poll. Gain an additional bump at 4 to 5 percentage points there. You know why? A lot of people are basically afraid to come out and state where they are now. But once the election is called, a lot of people are going to come off the fence, because right now a lot of people are afraid of being victimized. You saw what happened over there in Patmore, in Line 3 Grove, where the police went and basically shut down a PNP meeting.
Yeah, man. First time you see the parish council a drive on and take down people billboard. It was a politics season, you know. And they are driving around taking down people billboard.
So what do you think about $1 million what the JLP is going to spend?
Well, as I said to you before, what happened, Jamaican people have a way that when the die cast, when they make up their mind, you can spend what you want and the people will name you out and vote you out. I just explained to you that took place in 2012 when Portia Simpson Miller, Mrs. Portia Simpson Miller, the most honorable, basically ramp home, never have quarter of the money that the Jamaica Labour Party had, and she won a 42 to 21 victory.
Yeah.
So I'm not too perturbed about this about the money. Granted, the PNP will have to spend some money as well because election. Because for example, Paul know that he will have to spend some money, and that's why he consistently asking the people to come in with their 10 cents and then 5 cents, then $1.
Yeah, man, $1, $5.
There are some things that are just inevitable that you have to spend money. You have to refresh people. You have to basically pay election day worker. You have to basically do some ad because I expect you, Paul. You know that I basically simulcast with the Trelawny station there.
Yes.
So I expect you to start running some little jingle with me.
Yeah, man, definitely.
You know? So there are things that have to basically take care of. You have people who are out there walking, doing canvassing. They have their children at home. They can't go back home hungry, so you have to give them a little thing. They want a little money to drink a bottle of water. So election take money. But this thing where a man believe that listening can come and buy the people wholesale, is that will happen?
No, man, not
the people have seen where, for example, even this $20,000 per person that Andrew Wallace basically announced. People are saying it's an insult to them. You have them suffering for 8-9 years, and then now you come and talk about you're going to give $20,000 for what? That money could make better use if you use that lump sum and basically put some beds in hospital. People are still sitting in wheelchair for hours and lying down on cardboard boxes in the box in the hospital. A lot of people who are in media, not prepared for talk them way there. But me go and talk it because at the end of the day, I want to be able to meet my maker and find rest.
Yes.
And that's why I love the call that you made, Paul. When you said, listen, the church people who talk against Spice and say Spice couldn't come out, should not go. They must put their money where their mouth is and talk about Dalrymple. Who would win the Jamaican people and then wars back into the constituency? Yeah. A message must be sent to her. Strong message. Yes, Paul Patmore.
Yes, man. So true, my brother. Brother, all right. With the program end up at 3.5 hours. Comrade Meadows, I want needed to join me one day next week or so. I'm coming down to Duncan.
Comrade Meadows is in the chat.
He's just looking, but he's not in the box, but he's out there.
Yeah, man, but hearing us.
Yes.
Let me pay homage to him. Dennis Meadows, the man Dennis Meadows. You know, hard worker, very, very strong part of Wickham's team down there in North Trelawny, and I would not be surprised. If Dennis, based on his experience and his skill set and so on, end up in the Senate. Remember that he's a former senator under the Bruce Gordon-led administration. So, and I think that with his skill set, I think the People's National Party need to use him more on the political platform. You know, a great speaker, dynamic speaker, and a man who knows exactly the belly of the Labour Party, so he can expose quite a bit of things there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He continue to encourage me and assist us over in South Trelawny. So even though he's the campaign manager for North Trelawny, he also continues to give us advice. You know, so we're really blessed to have somebody like Dennis Meadows around.
Excellent.
Yeah, man.
Amanda, I'm well pleased.
Yeah, man.
I will be. So I get a lot of love whenever I travel over into North Trelawny. So I want to take time to heal up the North Trelawny aggregation, and also let me say to the managing director and owner of Fit FM, Julia Meeker. I want to say hi. Julia, go to bed early, so I don't know if she's up listening at this time. All right.
So they will be having a Duncan's division having their conference this Sunday. So people invite persons to join me this Sunday in Duncan's at Duncan's Primary School. I'll be there with my team. My team from South Trelawny will be coming down just around 5 o'clock. For persons,
excellent.
The Duncan's division will be having their private session starting around 4 o'clock. Yes, that's Fabo. That's Fabo.
Yes. And I gather that top recording artist, Anthony Cruz, will be gracing the stage.
Yes.
Along with others, yes?
Yes. Yeah, man. Alright, so persons out there that wanted to come in the back, sorry about it tonight. We take up a lot of time. We just run through these seats, because at least once a month we ask Sir O'Brien just to come on and give us a rundown. So next month again, come May, we hope that he will tell us that we're looking at maybe around 48 seats by the end of May. We should be looking at around 48.
We're data driven. We look at the thing in a very sensible way, and so on. We're not just talk and just picking seeds. Picking seeds. But we look at the real possibility and the movement on the ground.
Yeah. And
that is why I am quite excited and in a jubilant mood with your seed, Paul.
Yes.
Because I've seen the credible basis of doing so. I want to point out the school in particular, the high school in your constituency there. But I can tell you this, that there's a particular high school in your constituency that every person there, from people in the library, the admin, the teachers, they are extremely happy. You're a man on the ground, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. They are gung-ho, they're excited about you. Right in that Albert Town Square there, where there's a gentleman there who I think he do soup there. That area there, I can tell the people are really excited about
the vibe's good, man. The vibe's good. I'm getting a lot of love from persons who used to vote for the JLP, I mean, labor right, real labor right. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So it's been a good night.
Yes.
Gabby is in the box. Gabriel Morris, comrade Gabby, is in the box. Good night, comrade.
Let me heal up Gabby in a big way and congratulate her on the press and the release that she made today. And that seat down there with Gabby, certainly I've already called it. That's a winner. Gabby will be walking up Duke Street.
Yes. Yeah, man, and she put in the work. She deserves it,
She's jumping in. Bring her in now. Let's just say something. She jumping in?
No, man. It's time to. We can't take her just for a minute. Somebody like Gabby, we have to have her on. I'm gonna talk to her, and whenever she's available, I'm gonna give you a shout, and so you can come on with her. One of these nights.
She was on the calling this afternoon for a brief period.
Yes.
And we actually, I was there. So she was walking the constituency, and one could hear in the background that she was just getting a lot of love. Such a powerful young lady. And she has the distinction of being the youngest senator certainly in the English-speaking Caribbean, I think.
Okay, yes. I think,
so all in all, she's just one of those great finds by Dr. Peter Phillips in the first instance to be placed in the Senate, and of course Mark Jefferson Golden, the man.
I think if election is called this year, I think she will beat Dayton Campbell as the youngest member of parliament for the PNP.
Yeah, she will.
Yeah, as long as it's called this year.
28.
Yeah.
And you know, Gabby is still a very young lady.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Beautiful and strong. When Gabby push up that left hand, you know, in the ear and say, "Are you ready?
Yeah, man.
Are you ready?" It is pandemonium.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So all in all,
yes, my brother.
We do the professional work, but we're not afraid to step out on the limb and call it.
Yeah, man. All right, sir.
Blessings.
Yes. Good night. Good night, Gabby. Good night, Dennis Meadows. Comrade Dennis Meadows. Comrade Gabby. All the comrades out there. One love. The word is love. Yes.
Blessings.
Yeah, man. One love, my brother.
19 minutes going up to 12 o'clock.
Yes, man. Yeah, man. It's been a while. Good night. Good night, comrades.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Good night, everyone. Good night. Yes, my YouTubers, just please subscribe before you leave. Please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe.